There is head coach Todd Bowles and the Buck Report. We will continue on the Audubon Hearing Center's pregame show from Los Angeles after this timeout. At the University of South Florida, our people make bold happen every day.
Being bold means being the first person in my family to graduate college.
To use the human voice to diagnose and treat diseases.
Launching the Bellini College of AI, Cybersecurity, and Computing.
Researching hurricanes and storm impacts to help build a more resilient coastal community.
Walking on, never giving up, and breaking records along the way.
Learn more about how our people are shaping the future of Tampa Bay at bebold.usf.edu.
Nothing beats a winning lineup, and Beef O'Brady's has your all-stars. From award-winning wings to beefy Angus burgers that fully satisfy your cravings and your wallet. Ready for some new moves? Try Beef's new comfort bowls, like their new barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese bowl, crispy chicken mashed bowl, or Asian shrimp rice bowl. Or get your flavors stacked another way with Beef's new Tampa Cuban, or the new Italian sub. Beef O'Brady's, where game time and meal time satisfy you all the time.
Ready to score big with Circle K and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? The Inner Circle app from Circle K puts you in the game. Unlock awesome rewards and epic savings. Sign up now and save 25 cents per gallon on your first 5 fill-ups. Plus, grab exclusive Bucks perks and instant deals on snacks and drinks. Circle K and the Bucks, where loyalty meets legendary. Better together. Inner Circle and the Circle K app. Get the new Circle K app. Track your Inner Circle fuel savings, offers, and clubs. Download the Inner Circle app and join the winning team today.
Hey, it's Rondé Barber. You know me from the football field, but now I'm here to talk about a winning team for your home. Renewal by Andersen Windows and Doors. Their energy-efficient windows and doors are a game changer, saving you money while keeping your home comfortable and safe all year long. You can score big with a very limited time offer, but just like in the game, timing is everything. This offer won't last long. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com for details. A better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen, official partner of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. License number CGC 1527613.
Coca-Cola countdown to kickoff. We are just under an hour until game time. Game day deserves the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar because fans' work is thirsty work.
This is the Audubon Hearing Center's pregame show. Who's hurt? Who's playing? Who's playing? Let's find out with the injury report. Brought to you by Advent Health. Whether you're in the stands, on the field, or celebrating with your greatest fan, Advent Health makes sure you're ready for game day and every day. Feel whole with Advent Health. Here's Ronnie Lane.
Well, the good news tonight is after missing 5 games due to a fibula injury, wide receiver Chris Godwin is back in the Buccaneers offensive mix here as we play in Week 12. And here's the list of inactives for the Buccaneers, though. Guard Ben Bredesen, corner Jamel Dean, running back Bucky Irving, cornerback Benjamin Morrison, outside linebacker Hassan Reddick, and defensive lineman Elijah Simmons. Bredesen, Dean, Irving, Morrison, and Reddick are all out due to injury. For the Rams, their third quarterback Stetson Bennett is inactive. Running back Jarquez Hunter, defensive end Desjuan Johnson, kicker Joshua Carty, tackle David Clesenberry, safety Christopher Smith, and wide receiver Xavier Smith. They're all inactive. Smith is out due to injury. That is your injury update, brought to you by Advent Health. Whether you're in the stands, on the field, or celebrating with your greatest fan, Advent Health makes sure you're ready for game day and every day. Feel whole with Advent Health, exclusive hospital of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Coming up on the Audible Hearing Center's pregame show, Keys to the Game with Dave Moore and TJ Reeves. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Champions aren't born, they're trained. Same goes for top electricians. I'm Mesro Garcia, a proud apprentice with IBEW Local 915 in Tampa. Every IBEW journeyman has over 10,000 hours of hands and classroom training, making us the elite in the field. We don't guess, we know. If you want to earn while you learn and become the best, start here. Visit IBEW915.org and take the first step toward a powerful career. Go Bucks!
A Fifth Third better means we always put in 166.7% more effort.
Stats, huh? Two can play that game. In 2002, the Bucs defense held QBs to a 48.4 passer rating on the season.
Fifth Third gives you no hidden fees and free checking.
Did you know the Bucs were the first team to win the championship at their home stadium?
Fifth Third makes banking easy from the moment you sign up.
The Bucs O-line makes it easy to run up the middle.
This is banking a Fifth Third better. Fifth Third Bank, National Association member FDIC. Visit 53.com/momentum for more information, including product restrictions and details.
You can live in a place that's more than a neighborhood. It's a city in the making. Welcome to Angeline, where new homes, nature-inspired living, and thoughtful design are coming together in the heart of Pasco County. With trails to explore, innovative schools, and homes from the 300s, Angeline is more than a neighborhood. It's a lifestyle designed to grow with you. Stop by our Welcome Center or visit AngelineFL.com. Be part of what's next at the Angeline community.
Looking to save? With an online energy audit from Tampa Electric, you have the power to manage energy use in your home and identify ways to save on your electric bill. After answering a few online questions, you'll receive personalized energy saving tips tailored for your home. We'll also share ways you can save on your next month's bill, from adjusting your thermostat or upgrading to energy-efficient appliances, which can earn you rebates. Because when you better understand your energy use, the power is in your hands. Start your free online energy audit now at tampaelectric.com/energy audit.
It's good! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Bucs and the Los Angeles Rams on 98 Rock.
Fire the cannons! Hey, you got to dig right now. Let's finish in the end zone.
The Audibel Hearing Center's pregame show has the keys to the game.
180.
Baker Mayfield throws a sideline route, outfield. Caught, ball to the 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans does it again.
Brought to you by Hyundai. There's never been a better time to test drive that Hyundai you've always wanted. Visit your local Hyundai dealer. Now, color analyst Dave Moore and TJ Reeves.
Just a gorgeous afternoon here in Southern California. We get ready inside this billion-dollar stadium, SoFi Stadium, for this matchup coming up tonight with the Buccaneers and the Rams. Good to be back with number 83, Dave Moore, the father of the bride. We missed you last week in Buffalo. Great job again by Rondé Barber in the spot duty last week, but good to have you back as the Buccaneers try to get on track all the way out here on the West Coast. All right, so as we said to the coach, there is some positive reinforcement. This team came to the Pacific Northwest back in October, beat the Seahawks. I know it was last year. I know it was the Chargers, but it was in this building. This team came all the way west with a lot of these same players and won the game against the LA Chargers. All right, so what is part of the mentality? What's the key to the mentality coming out west here to try to get one tonight?
All right. Well, it's got to be no different than the other times you've come out here. It's a business trip, and waiting around all day, you have to mentally prepare yourself to be at your best for this evening game here, but a night game at home. But just got to play a little bit cleaner. You know, we were talking last night, like earlier in the year, the Bucs were winning games, but they weren't playing their best football to their own admission. But you got to improve. And, you know, they didn't take advantage of opportunities last week where they really could have been more competitive at the end and had a chance to win it. And, you know, giving up too many big plays on defense. It's kind of really all phases. Too many yards on the kickoff return they've been giving up. So they just got to clean up their play overall as a team, and they need to do it with a sense of urgency because now we're getting into that key time of year. You're still in a good position in the division. You have an opportunity to come up, but you're going to have to play clean football to win tonight.
Another aspect with the success last week that may be a factor tonight is running the football, controlling the clock. You made reference to that real quick. Sean Tucker, very effective. You distanced Buffalo by over 11 minutes on time of possession.
Right.
Now, a lot of people believe that's an overrated stat because if you can score quickly, it doesn't matter how long you take, and that's what Buffalo demonstrated. But is that a key tonight, that if you can get going on long drives, you can shorten this game and the opportunities for the Rams?
And one of the fundamental things at any level you're playing football is if you can control the clock, slow the game down, and limit the opportunities of a high-powered offense, you're going to be able to keep yourself in a ball game. Now, the Bucs ran the ball extremely well last week. They weren't able to convert on some third downs, and they weren't able to get some takeaways on defense. But you use the same formula. Now, defensively, do you want to try to stop or slow down the run of the Rams to force third and long situations, forcing Stafford either to hang on to it longer or dump it down where the defenders can come up and make a tackle short of the first down to get off the field? But that's really fundamental football. We talk about it every week, and this is going to be one of those games that they're going to have to execute that if they want to be competitive in this game. They can't give up those big, huge splash plays defensively and then be great at stopping the run and then all of a sudden give up a big one down the field. And offensively, if you had 3rd and 3, you got to find a way to get that first down to keep the chains moving, get 3 more plays, and control the clock, as you mentioned.
All right, again, Tucker, the big game last week. Baker Mayfield, tell me more what you saw on tape. Another key is I believe that bye week came at an opportune time. He has looked healthier than in the Detroit and New Orleans games the last 2 weeks. What do you see, and what about his mobility being a key in this game?
Well, the big thing is for him, yes, he looks healthier. He's able to read the defense and get rid of the football and run if needed, and we've seen that over the last couple of weeks. But the big thing today is the return of Godwin. Like, Emeka Buka is an outstanding rookie, but without any other really deep threats down the field, you know, they've been able to double team him and kind of limit his damage to a defense because you don't have a Mike Evans or a Godwin. You're getting Godwin back tonight. We're not sure if he's going to be on a pitch count, you know, a snap count, or if he's going to be the Godwin that we need him to be tonight. But it's good to get another guy back because it's somebody else they have to pay attention to that can take over a ball game if you get him enough balls. So that's going to be the key thing for Baker. The run game, without a doubt, keeping those 3rd downs limited distance-wise, and then having the extra receiver where the defense is forced to defend the entire field.
All right, over to the defensive side of the ball. We've talked a lot about Matt Stafford and his weapons with Davante Adams and Puka Nacua in this pregame show, the 2 outstanding wide receivers. We really haven't talked about Kyron Williams and the run game, and Blake Corum being the other running back, the 1-2 punch. How big of a key is it going to be to slow down the Rams and McVay trying to run it probably themselves early on in this game?
Well, a big part of their offense and their scheme is play action. So if you can limit the run and the production of the run, it kind of takes away the threat of that, forcing that 3rd guy into the, or 8th guy into the box trying to stop the run and then getting beat over the top. So if you can limit that on 1st and 2nd down, then the play action becomes less effective and it gives you opportunities, you know, to get off the field on 3rd down. But the big thing is really that they are a good run team. They use 3 tight ends. They'll line up 1 on each side, 1 in the I formation. They'll bring guys in motion. They got a lot going on formationally and personnel groups. So it's going to be difficult responsibility-wise for the guys on defense. But if they can be, you know, tuned in to what they're doing and how they're doing it, they're going to have a chance.
All right, Puka Nacua and Davante Adams are obviously weapons. They're coming out and being introduced to the crowd here as we get ready for this one in about 30 minutes at SoFi Stadium. And in terms of size, the wingspan of Davante Adams, what's the key when you've got guys like Benjamin Morrison, who's a rookie, Jacob Parrish, but also the veteran Izzy, who's played for 2 or 3 years, and they're smaller than him when you have to battle him down the field? What's the key?
That's tough. The biggest thing is, you know, don't get caught grabbing him all day long. You have to anticipate that he's going to make a move and try to get over the top to use his height. You just can't get caught out of position. Got to do the best you can. Listen, there's going to be some throws and catches where they're going to be contested, but as long as you don't give up yards after the catch down the field, guy's a great player with a 17-year veteran, great quarterback throwing to him. They're going to make some plays. Just don't give up the big ones.
Well, and we saw in Seattle, just as an example and a reference point, that game almost became a score fest in the second half, and it came down to, can somebody get a stop, and the Buccaneers did. Last week was kind of the same way into the fourth quarter. Can somebody get a stop? And the Bills got the stops twice in the fourth quarter to basically end the game. Do you envision that this may shape up that way in the second half? I mean, we plan on these things, we talk about them and watch the game be 10-7. But do we maybe envision that this could be a high-scoring, whoever has it last and who gets one big stop wins it?
When you look at it on paper, without a doubt, you know, the Bucs offense, they use a lot of guys, they use the tight ends, and they're able to do a lot of different things. And then, you know, the Rams have that high-powered offense. It's tough. Like I said, there'll be 1 tight end, they'll bring in 2, then they'll have 3. They have guys in motion. There's a lot of misdirection in the backfield, but they live and die by that play action. So if you can limit that run, it's going to give you a chance on 3rd downs. And then offensively, they got to start fast. You can't come out to the West Coast and ease into this game. The atmosphere is going to be electric, and they're going to have to execute from the very first snap, not let the noise bother them. You can't afford those pre-snap penalties, but they have to be able to come out here, execute at a high level, and they'll be able to compete.
Something may be in the water here in Week 12 of the NFL season. We've already had 3 games go to overtime. The Jaguars just beat the Cardinals late here in overtime. Earlier today, the Lions beat the Giants in overtime. Jameis Winston played well in the game, but the Lions overcame them. And there was another overtime win by the Kansas City Chiefs. The Cowboys and the Eagles are flirting with overtime in the final 30 seconds. Dallas is getting ready to line up for a field goal to try to come back from 21-0 down. I'm not saying that we need to stay here any longer tonight, but something may be up.
I was just going to say, don't speak it into existence.
I don't look to do that. There's a lot of OT that's out there. Hey, another point is the Baker Mayfield relationship briefly with Sean McVay. Baker has said this week that he really credits McVay with helping reinstill some fundamental things. I'm paraphrasing, reinstill what to look for, how to look for it. His brief time, 2 or 3 games in LA at the end of the 2022 season really seemed to help him. It's an interesting subplot tonight that Baker was a Ram. He helped them win a couple of games late in the year in 2022 as a Ram, and they elected not to retain him because Stafford got healthy, and it's to the Buccaneers' benefit that the Bucs signed him.
Right, without a doubt. And McVay and that coaching staff, Bucs without a doubt are playing a very well-coached football team today. So that's why I keep going back to you have to play clean football. You're not going to be able to make a lot of mistakes because they're coached well enough that they're going to be able to take advantage of it. I expect them to go for 4th down multiple times today because they've taken that approach where they're going to be more aggressive. And, so that's another thing to take into account, that they might be playing on 3rd down for 2 downs to try to make 3rd real short. Or 4th and real short. So, again, well-coached football team. And McVay's a very good teacher. You can tell by all his offensive schemes he's had that he changes and molds year in and year out.
By the way, that roar was not just for your analysis and not just for the Rams coming on the field. The Cowboy game is on the big video boards, the $100 million video boards that are here in SoFi Stadium, and the Cowboys won the game on a last-second field goal coming back from 21-0 down to beat the hated Eagles in that one. Hey, there's a lot being made of special teams, the kickoff coverage. You're an excellent one to ask. You played on some kickoff coverage in your career. You've now watched the coach's tape. It was obviously bad last week. What's correctable? What's the key? What has to be better to not let the Rams get big returns tonight like the Bills did on kickoff?
Right, we talked about it in the last segment. Coach Bowles often talks about his defense, that guys were out of their run fits. All that means is everybody has a gap in the run game if a team chooses to run it. And people have to insert themselves in those gaps. So the coverage teams, whether it's punt or kickoff, they have the same responsibilities. You have 2 contained guys, and then you have gap guys. So you basically are squeezing and trying to shorten the field left to right for these guys to get in their gaps and make plays. And what's happening is there's guys around, but they're not able to get free from their blocks to make the tackles. So I'm sure that's fundamentally what they worked on this past week and have been working on, getting guys into their gaps and then be able to shed their blocks to make plays.
That's an excellent point because they've got good tacklers. Josh Hayes, Bullock, Chris Braswell even have been making repeated tackles on kickoffs, punt coverage. But if you can't get off the block, it's trouble. And Buffalo found something, and this is a copycat league. Just speak to this one more time. Everybody else that the Bucs are about to play, watch that against the Bills, and you better be ready for whatever it is they're going to do to you on kickoff.
Yeah, they're going to do that. And, I said it in the earlier segment, O'Keefe is a guy that is on injured reserve. He's a backup tight end that was always around the football or making a tackle or in on a tackle on both the punt coverage and the kickoff coverage. So that's a guy you miss. So they're moving guys around. They're trying to get the right combo to get all the guys in the gaps they need to be. But they're going to continue to come after the Bucs until they prove they can stop it.
Copycat league for sure. And again, we're watching the Buccaneers warm up. By the way, I'm just hitting you with this. Do you like the red and white combination? You used to wear that when the uniform change happened. It's not the red and the pewter. Sunday Night Lights here in LA. You like the red with the white?
I do very much. We had some good games in the red and the white
back in the day. So you're going with that color combo tonight. Interesting that the Rams didn't elect to wear their blue here tonight at home. They sometimes do that. And now, again, just address this just one more time. We talked about it before the network pregame show. It's been a long day as a player. You've been waiting all afternoon watching other games. Elaborate that sometimes you didn't even watch the games during the day on a Sunday if you were playing Sunday night, right?
Every player is different, and it's funny. Every game is. I played 220 games, and there were some Sundays I got up, and you don't have that nervous energy and that adrenaline kicking, and then when you sit around all day, a day like today, at least on Sunday versus a Monday night game, you can watch football games, or I would go out and walk to keep myself moving so I wasn't lethargic. But listen, these guys get paid a lot of money to show up and play football. So every guy gets ready to play a game in a different way. Some guys are screamers and yellers before the game to hype themselves up. Other guys are very calm and cool, and everybody gets ready in their own way. But when that whistle blows and you got to go out and play, there's no excuses, because when you watch that film the next morning, it doesn't matter if you sat around for 15 hours before the game or you showed up late just in time for kickoff. They're going to judge you the same way. It doesn't matter if you're sick, you're tired, you're beat up. When the film comes on, that coach is sitting in a room that's 72 degrees with his cup of coffee in a perfect environment, and he's going to judge you regardless of what the weather is, how you felt, how you prepared for the game. So you as a professional need to figure out how to do that.
Well said. Great stuff, 83, with keys to the game. Brought to you by Hyundai. There's never been a better time to test drive that Hyundai you've always wanted. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. The Audibel Hearing Center's pregame show has Buccaneers general manager Jason Light next after this timeout.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Whether it's training day, game day,
40 block, 45 still going,
or recovery day, Advent Health keeps you ready for every day and for everything that makes you feel whole. Advent Health, exclusive hospital of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Hey, Buccaneers fans, just like your team needs the best on the field, Step Up Rehab is looking for the best to join our team. We're hiring PTs, OTs, PTAs, COTAs, and SLPs working in nursing homes all across the state of Florida. At Step Up Rehab, every day is game day with competitive pay, flexible scheduling, full benefits, and a team culture that has your back. Ready to make an impact / careers and apply today. Step Up Rehab. Step in to step up.
Hurry up and try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs. They're 4 fun-sized Crazy Puffs packed with layers of pepperoni, cheese, and sauce, and perfect on the go. Enjoy Crazy Puffs on a unicycle. Whoa! In a hot air balloon! Or riding piggyback on your friend Keith. Faster, Keith, faster!
Can I have a delicious Crazy Puff?
Sorry, Keith, they're too tasty. Whee! Try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs on the go for only $3.99.
Pizza.
Available in participating locations. Prices may vary. Prices higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and third-party online sites, plus tax.
Coca-Cola countdown to kickoff. We are just under a half hour until game time. Game day deserves the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar, because fans' work is thirsty work.
The Audibel Hearing Center's pregame show continues with Building the Bucs.
Big deep drop pressure, and he's hit again. Sacks at the 40-yard line. Safety blitz by Winfield Jr.
Here are Buccaneers general manager Jason Light and Gene Deckerhoff.
Here we are at the 8th wonder of the world, SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, and tonight the Bucs take on the Rams. It's time to visit with Jason Light, our general manager, as we build the Bucs here in game number 11, week number 12 of the NFL season. It's week 12, Jason, and the season, and for the third game in a row, we play a potential Super Bowl team. It began with New England and Buffalo, and now on the road at L.A., and we're going to face one of the hottest quarterbacks in the league, if not the hottest, in Matthew Stafford.
Yeah,
this is a really, really good team. It's going to be an awesome opportunity for us. We can get away with a win here. It's going to be give us tremendous momentum moving into the last part of the season. And he is one of the hottest quarterbacks in the league right now, if not one of the better players in the league. So, like I said, a great opportunity for us, and I know that we're looking forward to it.
Looking forward to taking on the best of the best, and they have the best record in the NFC at 8-2. We're at 6-4 and chasing them. Roster moves this week, Jason. You're always busy in the front office. You signed a cornerback in Marcus Banks. He was with us earlier this preseason. You also signed a veteran safety, TJ Gray. Tell us about those two.
Well, Marcus, he certainly will be able to help. And then moving forward here the next few weeks, we should get Bucky back soon, if not next week. And then Mike and J-Mac and Ben Bredesen, and we should hear for the last part of the season at some point, some earlier than others, but have the crew back.
Get better in building and rebuilding the Bucs, I guess we could call this segment, because of the injury bug. And Chris. Well, Chris is sort of the heart and soul of this. I know Mike Evans is, and Baker Mayfield obviously is the face of the franchise. But Chris Godwin, he brings that veteran experience and leadership, doesn't he?
He sure does, and it's going to be. I know that's going to be a shot in the arm for the entire team to see him out there tonight.
Let's upset the Rams tonight and look forward to a game next week against Arizona. Jason, thank you very much for your time. Jason Light, General Manager of your Buccaneers. We will have more on the Audibel Hearing Center's pregame show. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Are you one of the 48 million Americans experiencing hearing difficulties? It could be as simple as earwax blockage. At Audibel, our hearing care professionals and you can see the results on a large screen. If earwax is the issue, we'll remove it at no charge. Don't let earwax or hearing loss hold you back. Schedule your free comprehensive hearing test today by calling one of Audibel's 26 area locations. Audibel, better hearing through professional care.
For nearly 40 years, patients have come first, and that promise is stronger today than ever. The quality pre-hospital emergency care they provide stems from their team's singular focus on you, their neighbors, when you need it the most. Their highly trained, compassionate caregivers bring a level of professionalism that is unmatched in the EMS industry. Their commitment to you will never change. AMR delivers care with purpose and pride. Visit amr.net/Tampa. AMR, an official proud partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Hey crew, hike it into Hooters for all the games this season, where our wings always win. World famous since 1983, with over 14 sauces and rubs to choose. Or try one of our football specials, like 10 buffalo shrimp or 3 tenders, both served with fries for a special price. Wash it down with a Big Daddy mug of Budweiser, Bud Light, or Mick Ultra. During the games, every Tampa Bay area location will be giving away signed Bucs footballs. Hooters, official partner of the Buccaneers. Visit originalhooters.com for more details.
You got to make pain, walk the plank. That's right, The Joint Chiropractic. That's the official chiropractor of the Buccaneers. I love them. They got 24 locations, open 7 days a week, no appointments needed. Visits are 5 to 10 minutes. $29 new patient special, consultation, exam, and adjustment. That's thejoint.com. And if you think aches and pains are just part of getting older, you need to go to thejoint.com. Because it's not. You don't have to feel bad anymore. You don't. Matter of fact, I can't wait for you to start feeling good again. Make pain, walk the plank. With the official chiropractor of the Buccaneers, thejoint.com.
It's gone! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Bucs and the Los Angeles Rams on 98 Rock.
Fire the cannons!
The Audibel Hearing Center's pregame show has a cut above the rest.
It's going to be hit and right down by Vita Vea. Our sack leader just mugged him and mauled him and grabbed him by the shoulders and smart him down. Big time play by Vita Vea.
Now, Bucs team reporter Casey Phillips.
Casey Phillips here with Antoine Winfield. Tell me, for you, like this West Coast game, it's already wild having to travel that far. Then you got a Sunday night game. And just what, I know you're someone who's very conscious of taking care of your body, how you prep for things. What does that do for y'all's schedule and how you try to make sure that you guys are prepared from purely just a time zone and long flight standpoint?
Yeah, long flight, you can't control that. You get on the plane and, it gives us some extra time to prepare because I don't know how long the flight is, like 5 hours or something like that. So it's tough being in the air that long, but you got time to do some things. I would say the toughest part is coming back. You come back, you get home around 4 o'clock in the morning, so your sleep is kind of messed up. So that's the only thing that sucks about the time difference.
And then knowing that for you guys this game, big chance to, on a national audience, be the team that you guys know you can be. As these last couple weeks definitely haven't gone how you guys plan on them going. What are the biggest ways you're trying to make sure that, especially as one of the leaders of the team, you're getting the defense right, getting the team right, and just the overall mindset that you and the rest of the defense want to have?
Yeah, just keeping the mindset of just doing the fundamental things and just staying together collectively throughout all our phases. Wins and losses, we got to stay together because it's a long season. It's a long season, and so going through it, being in my 6th year, I understand that. So it's trying to get everybody on the same page and being able to see that, we can still do this. Just keep putting the work in consistently.
And I know giving up some of those big plays are the thing that's gotten you all a little bit in these last few weeks, especially as compared to the first several of the season, that it feels like it's changed a little bit. What are the things that Bowles is harping on or you guys are looking at that could eliminate some of those moving forward?
Yeah, like I said, fundamentals. Everybody just doing their job, basically, and that pretty much take care of all the, the busted coverages or the big plays.
We're talking Antoine Winfield Jr. I know you've gotten some big plays. We had a couple that maybe didn't count that should have if it's up to me. So, yes, unfortunately, tell me what stood out to you about what has gone well for you this season, and then the things that individually for you you're still working on for closing out, and maybe some of the individual goals or stats or numbers or things you're chasing.
Yeah, goal is just trying to get more takeaways. I pride myself in trying to take the ball away as much as possible. I feel like to this point I haven't done it enough to my standard, so I'm just trying to make sure I get some more of those.
I know the Rams definitely a team. They've got a lot of weapons. They've got a very savvy veteran quarterback. Matthew Stafford's having the best season maybe of his whole career this late in his career, which is pretty impressive. What are the things that for you in your position playing against a guy like him, what are the unique challenges that come with that?
Smart guy, been in the league for forever, so he knows where he's supposed to put the ball at. He knows what defense we're in, and it's just really getting down to the basics and just doing your job because, he can go anywhere with the ball. Seeing the no-look passes and things like that to get you off. So very smart guy, I bet. So you just really got to do your job and do the fundamental things against good quarterbacks like that.
And then finally, you and Tyke have been quite a formidable pair back there at safety, and getting a chance to see him move into that safety role after what he did last year, and very reminiscent of you, that both of you excelled at different roles in this Bulls defense. What's been so impressive about the way he's handled that move and how he helps you back there as well?
He's a playmaker. He just makes plays, and you love to play with a playmaker that can make those plays. And, I seen it his rookie year he was making plays, and, the transition from nickel to safety, we do the same thing. So I knew he was going to, be a great player this year for us.
Well, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
The Audibel Hearing Center's pregame show continues after this timeout.
Black Friday is here, and your local Ford dealer is kicking off the holiday season with great offers. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list, or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Start your holidays in a new Ford. The Black Friday sales event ends December 1st. See your local Ford dealer today.
10 first downs is all it takes. If the Bucks make 10 first downs during today's game, you can score a free one-day ticket to Busch Gardens, courtesy of Cane's Furniture. Just visit Cane'sFirstDowns.com to claim your voucher. Then head to a Cane's showroom near you for a free Busch Gardens ticket. When the Bucks make 10 first downs, you score fun. Cane's Furniture says, "Let's go Bucks!"
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and when it's time for your next move, call the official movers of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Good Greek Moving and Storage. As a former police officer, I know the risks that come with moving. My superhero movers are professionally trained for a safe and stress-free move. So whether it's across town or across the country, call the Good Greek or go to goodgreek.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
No, you see, you get $150 in bonus bets after your first $5 bet hits.
Did somebody say hit?
Whoa, Ray Lewis? We were just saying if your bet hits.
Huh? You know I love a good form tackle.
We know, Ray. We know.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets. Not a cash offer. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
98 Rock is WXTV Clearwater, Tampa, St. Petersburg with Crash and AJ in the morning and your home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
You want to know what time it is? Time to play some football.
The Audibel Hearing Center's pregame show continues with 5 things to look for in the game.
Irving finds a little hole. He's across the 30, 35 to the 40, outside the number 50. Irving to the 40, Irving to the 35 to the 30. Irving is out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Bucky Irving explodes.
Here again are Pat Donovan and Ronnie Lane.
5 things to look for. Pat, you're up first.
We'll start with Matthew Stafford. Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford might be 37 years old, but is 81 in football this season while leading Los Angeles to an 8-2 start. Stafford's 27 touchdowns combined with just 2 interceptions has the Rams veteran quarterback the odds-on favorite for MVP entering Week 12. Todd Bowles and a Buccaneers defense that will be without Jamel Dean tonight will have to find a way to slow Stafford and company down if they hope to come out on top.
Continued ground success. Run that football. A week after rushing for 113 yards against the New England Patriots, who have given up the least rushing yards in football, the Buccaneers ran for 202 yards against the Buffalo Bills, with Sean Tucker leading the way with 106 yards on 19 carries, controlling the pace of play with a strong rushing attack and keeping the Rams' offense off the field might be the best path to victory for the Buccaneers tonight. So how the Bucs' offensive line handles the Rams' defense's front will be one of the biggest factors in whether or not the Bucs come out of L.A. with a W.
We'll watch Chris Godwin tonight while rookies Emeka Egbuka and Tez Johnson have both been better than anyone could have hoped. There's no question that the Buccaneers' passing attack has missed Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Friday, Todd Bowles said Godwin was trending towards playing tonight after being a full participant in practice during the week. While it might take Godwin some time to get readjusted, there's no question his impact on the passing.
He's been successful with these guys. He's found ways and found success. And it's like anything, when you look at when they make a couple plays, the energy that he plays with is it's unreal. The way they feed off of what he does. But it's the other way as well. When he doesn't have energy and he doesn't play well, they don't play well. And so you have to make sure that you want to see the Baker of a couple weeks ago. I forget who they played at home.
New England,
and not the Baker you saw in Buffalo. Right? And so how do you handle that? And it's been a roller coaster for the Buccaneers. But I truly believe that Baker is a quarterback that's built for it, like Matthew Stafford's a quarterback that's done it. But tonight, I think, again, it's maybe too much with the way the Rams are playing.
DeMarco, let me throw some defensive stuff at you. The Rams have multiple takeaways in 3 straight games. That's the good news. But they only have 1 sack in their last 3 games and none in their last 2. What's your sense on whether that can change tonight?
Ball's coming out fast. I mean, if you can get him to hold it, he's going to scramble. That's the thing. I bet Baker runs himself into a few sacks tonight, but you have to have guys active. You have to build that wall, flush him back to the middle. You know the running rules for running quarterbacks. Same as Baker Mayfield. He's the guy that the play's never dead. He can get the ball out. But I think that's the key. If he jumps out the window and picks up first downs, you got issues. If you get him on the ground and get him off the field, you got a chance to run the field here.
Baker Mayfield is back. His first game against the Rams since he played a handful for them during the 2022 season. Former number 1 overall selections at quarterback, Matthew Stafford, and Baker Mayfield in a Sunday night football duel from SoFi Stadium, next on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
Listening to the Toyota Rams Countdown to Kickoff.
Driven by your Toyota dealers, official automotive partner of the Los Angeles Rams. We make it easy.
Rams football on ESPN Los Angeles is powered by ZipRecruiter. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Rams football brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times.
Rams Bucks Sunday Night Football is next.
Bowling year, the Alabama football team was national champion in 1961.
Here's Faber, keeping himself. Faber, nice touchdown. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He's scored.
6 times Bryant won a national championship. But that wasn't as important as being state champions. He did that too, winning 19 of 25 Iron Bowls.
Playing in the 70s for Alabama and for Coach Bryant was as good as it gets. We were able to win 3 national championships.
Bear Bryant was like God. He called my house and I spoke with him on the phone.
on the first try. Let's see. Panda socks, fire truck socks, socks with those cute little strawberries on them.
You matched each and every one of those tiny socks. I mean, has this ever happened in the history of laundry?
And a penguin wearing a cowboy hat socks. Done.
Enjoy the moment, Dad. You've earned it. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
It's good! Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
The Bucs and the Los Angeles Rams on 98 Rock.
Fire the cannons!
The Audibel Hearing Center's pregame show now continues. Will the weather have an effect on the game? Let's go down to the field and TJ Reeves.
Of rain fell early in the week. It also rained on Thursday. Typically in October and November, they don't even get half an inch of rain in those 2 months combined. Little meteorology here. We're inside, though, essentially, domed SoFi Stadium. Now, interesting, it is open-ended at both ends, so there will be a breeze that blows through here from time to time. Not bad, though, because there's obviously levels of seats at each end, too, where the open air does come through, but the roof is a permanent roof over the top of it, and they are obviously ready to rock here tonight as the Rams have basically gotten themselves into playoff position in the NFC West. And the Buccaneers come on the field to my left out of the tunnel here, getting ready as the road team to try to snap a 2-game losing streak, get on the right side of the correct side of the ledger here before they come back home to play 3 games in a row. It is a field, turf field. Some of these dome stadiums like Arizona, for example, and a couple of others have natural grass. This one is a field turf where the Chargers and the Rams obviously share this facility, so that should not be an issue in this one tonight. And interesting, as we've been talking throughout the pregame show here, the Buccaneers don't do what a lot of teams in the Eastern time zone do, and that is come out an extra day early. Todd Bowles feels like this works well to come the day before. Tough to argue with some of the results as this team won in Arizona on Christmas night, coming out on the day before. Also won last year here against the Chargers in December, coming out the day before, and earlier this year beat the Seattle Seahawks coming out the day before, going to the West Coast. So that's the mindset and the mentality, at least for this coaching staff, that psychologically doesn't make that big a deal. Hydrate enough, get some rest, and be ready to play the game, regardless of whether you had to fly a couple of thousand miles or not in this one. The Rams are about to be introduced to the home crowd. You will hear the roar from their fans here in a moment. They've got the smoke going and everything else inside of SoFi Stadium. This place is going to be electric tonight. Both teams need it right now in their division races because, for example, in the West, the Seattle Seahawks have already won earlier today. The 49ers play the Monday night game tomorrow night. Those are the teams that are battling with the Rams at the top of the division. Of course, Arizona is the other team in the West. They lost in overtime to Jacksonville a little while ago. We'll see the Cardinals Sunday at Raymond James Stadium after that overtime defeat for them. All right, we're about ready to go here. The Bucs loosening up. The Rams about to be introduced. There's your weather and field conditions here for this one inside of SoFi Stadium. It doesn't get much better than this on a Sunday night. The next thing that we have for you is the kickoff. Gene Deckerhoff and Dave Moore will call the game right here from Los Angeles. That's coming up after this timeout.
Hey, it's Ronnie Lane here, and I want to talk about something serious. Prescription opioids can be risky. They're meant to help, but sometimes they lead to addiction, and that can change everything. I've heard stories from people who've lived it and fought their way back. If you're struggling with prescription opioid use, there is hope. Recovery is possible, and help is out there. Brought to you by the Central Florida Behavioral Health Network and the Department of Children and Families. Learn more at cfbhn.org.
The Buccaneers are back, and they're rolling into their 50th season with power, momentum, and a hunger to win, just like Applied Innovation. From game day operations to the daily grind, we've been proud to support the Bucs with fast, reliable office technology. And now we're bringing even more to the Tampa Bay community. Managed IT, cybersecurity, hardware and infrastructure, and VoIP communications. Applied Innovation. official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
2026 Bucs season passes are on sale now. Don't miss the huge matchups coming to Tampa Bay next season, including the Packers, Vikings, and Steelers.
It's a caught ball. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Spend Sundays with the crew and watch Baker, Bucky, Emeka, and the rest of the squad light up Raymond James Stadium.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. What a throw by Baker Mayfield.
Join the crew with season passes today at Buccaneers.com/tickets. That's Buccaneers.com/tickets.
Bucks win, Bucks win. Bucks win. Dropping back to Dochak. He's sacked. Yabi.
This has been the Audibel Hearing Center's pregame show.
Got him in the chest and knocked him backwards.
Audibel Hearing Centers. Better hearing through professional care.
Fire the cannon.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers 50th anniversary season.
Game 11.
Last Sunday in Buffalo, the cold wind was blowing, the stakes were high, and the Buccaneers walked straight into a heavyweight brawl where every possession felt like a turning point. The Buccaneers struck first.
It's intercepted, picked off by Jamel Dean. The Bucks have the ball. Or Jacob Parrish should not be. Bad play by Josh Allen. He's picked off.
But that only woke the Bills up. Allen answered with power.
Quarterback taking the first push, and Josh Allen is close. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills.
Baker answered with poise.
The run by Mayfield. He faked the handoff and ran to his right, and he dives into the end zone for a touchdown.
And Sean Tucker, he answered with pure electricity. A dazzling 43-yard dash that stunned the stadium and put Tampa right back in front.
Inside the 30, to the 25-20, outside the number. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Sean Tucker takes it to the house.
But in a game of punches and counter-punches, Buffalo stole back the momentum with a back-breaking score before the half.
Veldheim's now they got a convoy to the left. First down achieved across the 50, 40, down the far sideline. Outside the numbers, it's Johnson to the 5-10. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills.
And suddenly the Bucs were down one, but dodging bullets. Then came the spark.
Gets the kick away. Wobbly thing will come down to the 40-yard line. Hardman makes the catch. They fumble the ball. Bucks come up with it. Ryan Miller dives on the loose football.
7 plays later, and Tucker bulldozes in for his second touchdown.
Sean Tucker runs to his right. Got the 5-3-2-1. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Sean Tucker and the Bucks take the lead.
Briefly, a Baker interception flipped the field.
Mayfield throws downfield. It's intercepted at the 39-yard line. Picked off.
And Josh Allen.
Star-Spangled Banner as we get ready for NFL Sunday Night Stadium in Hollywood Park, California, just south of downtown L.A. The bus ride in provided a police escort. Fortunately, the 405 was jam-packed, Dave, and we had the escort get us into the
Fortunately, we had the escort.
Yeah. Driving in Los Angeles is tough, let alone trying to bring 6 buses of players and staff to the stadium. The early bus leaves about 2 hours before the last bus, and Dave, you and I are on that last bus, and we appreciate the California Highway Patrol on that motorcycle.
Otherwise, we'd still be in traffic.
Now, the Dallas Cowboys did not do us a favor today as they come from behind to beat Philadelphia. The Eagles dropped their 3rd game of the season, and the LA Rams with a chance, should they knock off Tampa Bay tonight, to move into the number 1 seed as far as the postseason is concerned. So thank you very much, Dallas Cowboys.
Right, exactly.
The coin toss is brought to you by Circle K. Clay Martin is our referee. Team captains meet and greet at midfield, and Clay will handle the coin toss ceremony. Here's Clay.
Good evening, captains. Welcome to Sunday night, week 12 of our regular season. It's an honor for our crew to work for you this evening. Here's our coin. This is heads and tails. Heads and tails. It's your call. Tails. Tails is the call. It is tails. They're going to receive. You want to kick that way? Thank you very much, gentlemen. Tampa Bay did win the toss and will receive.
The coin toss has been brought to you by Circle K. Join Inner Circle, Circle K's free rewards program, where everyone receives 25 cents off per gallon on your first 5 fill-ups. Circle K, the official convenience store of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The starting lineup is brought to you by Advent Health. Whether you're in the stands, on the field, or celebrating with their greatest fan, Advent Health makes sure you're ready for game day and every day. Feel whole with Advent Health, exclusive hospital of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the starting offense. Bucks won the toss. We want the ball first.
I like it.
Tristan Wirfs, Luke Gedeke will start at tackle. Welcome back, Luke. Second game back off the injury list. Michael Jordan will start again, as will Dan Feeney at the 2 guard slots. Graham Barton, fighting an illness this week, will start in the pivot at center. Payne Durham and Cade Otton as we start 2 tight ends. We have done that now the last 2 ball games. Emeka Egbuka and Chris Godwin will be the starting wide receivers for the Buccaneers. Welcome back, Chris. He's missed 6 games this season. Rashad White will get the start at running back, and Baker Mayfield will be the starting quarterback. Baker Mayfield has got new life in his career in the NFL right here in this stadium with the LA Rams on 2 days of practice. He brought them back from behind to knock off the Raiders on a Thursday night game. Cameron Johnson is deep to return the opening kickoff of tonight's game, along with Sean Tucker. I beg your pardon, that's Owen Wright, not Tucker. So Sean Tucker coming off a 100-yard rushing game, not on the kick unit return team. The opening kickoff is brought to you by Beef O'Brady's. Beef O'Brady's, good food, good sports. We'll see you at Beef's. They got a brand new kicker, the LA Rams do. He's a big fella, 245 pounds. Harrison Mevis will put total leather. Dynamic kickoff rules return, and Owen Wright will return the ball across the 25 to the 30-yard line. Owen Wright gets the kickoff return, his second since being elevated a week ago from the practice squad. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are in business. We won the toss, want the football. Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will move left to right. We wear red jerseys, white pants for the first time this season. In the last 10 years, the Bucs are 6-5 in this uniform combination. See if that will produce positive results tonight. Baker Mayfield at quarterback and gets underneath center Graham Barton from the 29-yard line, not the 30. In motion, Tez Johnson. Hand the ball off, and Rashad White runs left, finds a little crease, and slithers his way out to near the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 on first down.
Really, that was a pretty solid job right there. They bring Tez Johnson in motion, and they snap it while he's running full speed. Slows the linebackers down. Then they run a counter back to the left, and positive yards on first down.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers ranked 17th in the league offensively, averaging just over 330 yards a ball game. The LA Rams allowed 323 yards a game. That's 13th best defense in the league. See if the Bucs can get something going early against the Rams. Second down, 5. Quick out pass to the right side. Egbuka makes the catch, fights his way across the 37 to near the 38-yard line. Short by a yard, and that'll bring up third down and 1. Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the move.
And the goal today was offensively, be productive on first and second down. Now you have a third and short, less than a yard. So good production. It makes calling plays and executing in this situation easier, but the Bucs have struggled on third and short, so it's going to be loud. They're going to be slow coming off the ball, but you got to get that surge.
Buccaneers convert nearly 39% of the time on third down. Sean Tucker, the setback now. Under center, Mayfield has the ball off. Tucker gets the first down. Found a little hole between center and left guard, and he followed Graham Barton and Mike Joyner to get that first down. Huge first down on the opening drive.
It was just a dive. They got Cade Otton kicking out, and Tucker was able to bend back behind Barton, the center, and find that little crease to get a first down.
Sean Tucker coming off a 106-yard rushing game. Buccaneers rushed for over 200 yards against Buffalo for the first time this season. And a couple of nice runs off that left side behind left guard and Tristan Wirfs at left tackle. First down 10 from the 40, moving right, no score, first possession. Inside, play action fake, rolling to his right. Mayfield rolling, still rolling. He's going to try to run. Breaks a guy, misses, and spins out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Really good coverage.
Got a couple of yards. He tried to throw the ball and kept rolling and rolling and rolling, and finally said, I better try to pick up a few, and he does.
Yeah, it was a play action, so they sent Sean Tucker out in motion to the right, brought him back, faked to sweep to the left, and it was similar to a bootleg, but it didn't fool the Rams defense. Baker didn't have anybody to throw it to, so we just got positive yards on first down.
K. Dotton is a flex tight end wide to the right, 2nd down and 8 moving right. From the 43-yard line, shotgun look Mayfield in motion. Tez Johnson, quick out pass to Johnson. Got a convoy to the left side, follows out the numbers to the 49-yard, and he's very close to another Buccaneer first down.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and short again. So they bring Tez Johnson in motion into the backfield, and then he comes back out to the left with 2 blockers out there. They fake the run and throw the swing pass to Johnson, and they're getting right back on the ball.
3rd down and 1 again. Can the Bucs convert near midfield from the 49? Shotgun, hand the ball off. Tucker's got the first down deep into L.A. Ram territory. Needed to reach the 50-yard line, and he drags the tackler with him to the Ram 45-yard line, a gain of a half dozen.
Yeah, really nice job. This went right back. They didn't get in that big personnel. They stayed in a spread, gave it on a zone to Tucker to the left, and he was able to find a crease right up the middle. Good block by Feeney down the field.
Opening drive of the game. Bucs won the toss, and we're on the move with good Greek moving and storage. Official movers of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the snap on first down. Mayfield drops deep to throw. Deep ball downfield. He's got a receiver in the area. It is knocked away at the goal line. Abuka had reached the end zone, and a rainbow pass from Mayfield batted down at the goal line. Incomplete pass will bring up 2nd down.
So this is a play action, and Mayfield was looking to his left, and they wound up coming back to his right late, and Abuka had Durant beat by a step or 2, but the ball was underthrown a hair just because it was so late getting out there that he was able to knock it away.
Kobe Durant, this 4th year out of South Carolina State, knocked that ball away. The safety came over to help as well. 2nd down 10 from the Ram 45-yard line. Rashad White is the setback to the left hip of Mayfield. It's the ball on the draw play, and he runs into a defensive tackle at the line of scrimmage. Rashad White was gobbled up. He may have gotten ahead for a yard or 2. And that will bring up 3rd down. Bucs have converted 2 3rd down opportunities on this opening drive of the game. Can we convert here?
This is a 3rd and long. The other 2 were 3rd and 1. So the incomplete pass first, and only a couple yards on 2nd down brings up 3rd and about 8.
3rd down, a long 8, maybe a short 9. See if the Bucs can convert. Bucs need to reach the Ram 34-yard line. Moving to our right in red and white. Chris Godwin sees his first action in a month and a half. He is wide to the left. Here's the snap. Mayfield out of the gun. Had the pressure. Under pressure. Rush to his right. Rolling to his right. Pump fake. Throws the ball downfield. It is batted down. Incomplete. Well, he tried to get ahead. Chris Godwin a little deeper and K. Dotton a little shallow on the defensive play of the game so far. Defensive lineman or safety reached up and knocked that ball away.
They had a good drive going. They're just outside of field goal range. That's a tough one. Baker got outside contained. Maybe if he runs it, they're close enough to take a shot at a field goal, but now they have to punt.
Riley Dixon landed 3 of his 4 punts inside the 20-yard line a week ago in Buffalo. Gets a waist-high snap and gets a right toe into it. End-over-end kick, a fair catch signal for. And it will be made at the 19-yard line, coming up a long way to field that punt for the Los Angeles Rams. Konate Mumpfield. He is filling in for the injured Xavier Smith, who is their regular punt returner. Tampa Bay Buccaneers achieve a couple of first downs, fail on 3rd down and 8. And the LA Rams, the home team, will have the football for the first time in tonight's ball game. Let's take a timeout.
Hey, it's Rondé Barber. You know me from the football field, but now I'm here to talk about a winning team for your home. Renewal by Andersen Windows and Doors. Their energy-efficient windows and doors are a game changer, saving you money while keeping your home comfortable and safe all year long. You can score big with a very limited time offer, but just like in the game, timing is everything. This offer won't last long. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com for details. A better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen, official partner of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. License number CGC 1527613.
This holiday, Verizon is helping you bundle up incredible gifts and savings. You'll get the latest phone with a new line on My Plan and a brand new smartwatch and tablet. No trade-in needed, even on our lowest price plan. That's 2 gifts for your family and 1 for you. Or 2 for you and 1 for someone else. Or 3 gifts for you and only you. Either way, you save big on 3 amazing gifts at Verizon. All on the best 5G network. Visit Verizon today. Rankings based on Root Metric Truth Score Report dated 1/8/2025. Your results may vary. Service plan required for watch and tablet. Additional terms apply.
Looking to join a winning team? REPA and Associates, proud partner of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers, is recruiting top talent to keep building big things across the Bay. Since 1998, REPA's been crushing the construction game thanks to hard-working pros who know how to deliver on time, on budget, and with championship-level hustle. If you're ready for a career that brings the energy, the pride, and the opportunity to grow, it's time to suit up. Visit repaconstruction.com and join Team REPA today.
10-10 to go here in our opening quarter. The Bucs did get a couple of first downs. Gene, here at field level, you were mentioning, I think Dave was mentioning it also, that Emeka Egbuka had a step on Kobe Durant right in front of me, headed to the right corner of the end zone. Baker just did not get the ball there quick enough or throw it far enough, and Durant made a great play to leap with his left hand and knock it away. And also, Dave, as you said, maybe Baker gets 4 or 5 yards at least if he runs, and you would have tried the long field goal. Nonetheless, you punted, and now the defense, which has been maligned for these last 2 games, in specific last week, can they dial something up here to set the tone as we go back up to Mean Gene?
There you got Yaya Diaby, Vita Vea, Logan Hall, and Anthony Nelson, the front 4. Buccaneers wear red jerseys, white pants for the first time this season. And the Rams have the ball for the first time on this Sunday night. Moving to our left, Matthew Stafford at quarterback. Under center, Coleman Shelton takes the snap, feeds the ball to the left, and running the ball, Kyron Williams. And Kyron, who returned, he called for the fair catch on that punt. Just the second time he has accepted a fair catch as a punt returner. We mentioned that Xavier Smith is not active tonight due to an injury. So we're going to see double duty of Kyron Williams in his 4th year out of Notre Dame. Outstanding running back. Shotgun look. Stop to throw on second down and long. Under pressure. Gets the pass away. Knocked down at the 20-yard line for no gain. Well, that's an outstanding play.
Levante David.
By Levante David covering Kyron Williams out of the backfield. And the pass was on the money, but there was Levante to make the tackle immediately.
And it was the check down. Stafford looked down the field, and he gets rid of the ball as fast as any quarterback in the league, and so he takes a quick peek down the field, doesn't like what he sees. He hits Williams out of the backfield, but Levante David's right there to make the tackle to force the 3rd and long.
3rd down and 7 from the 23-yard line. No gain on that catch by Kyron Williams. Here's the snap out of the gun. Stafford's pass is almost picked. It's caught. Thrown low, and the caught ball at the 37-yard line by Devontae Adams.
Yeah, this is just a slant route, and really good coverage by McCollum. It is push up and breaks inside. The ball's right there between 2 defenders. Tyke Smith over the top and McCollum, but a good throw and catch. Tough to stop.
And the LA Rams convert their first 3rd down opportunity. Needed 7 and got more than that to the 36-yard line, not the 37. Stafford under center will send a receiver in motion. Play action fake, drops to throw. Looks to the right, passes the ball to the right. Caught ball by the tight end. Tackle made at the 43-yard line. Kobe Parkinson, the starting tight end. They'll use 2 tight ends, sometimes 3 in their formations. Sean McVay, he really likes to throw the ball. And they're playing without Higbee, a local kid from the Bay Area, Clearwater East Lake High School. He is out with an injury, and he has been their number 1 tight end now for at least 8 or 9 years.
And this is just a tight end screen. They run it a lot, and they'll run it to different tight ends. So they push everybody downfield with that man-to-man defense, and then they clear it out, and they go back to the tight end screen.
From the 42-yard line, second down at about 3.5. Stafford, play action fake, dropping, looks to the right, passes the ball. Caught ball, Bucs territory to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, and out of bounds goes Nakua. His first catch of the game and the first time he's been targeted, and he gets a huge play on second down and long, 4.
He was a slot receiver on the left side, and play action again, linebacker step up. He just runs a crossing route in front of Bishop, and he's able to stiff arm him, and Winfield Jr. knocks him out of bounds.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers earned 2 first downs and could not convert on 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 9, and the Rams take over at their own 20-yard line, and they're deep in Buck territory at the Tampa Bay 27-yard line, far side hash. Moving left, empty backfield for Matthew Stafford. 2 receivers to his left, drops, looks right, under pressure. He will go down. He is sacked at the 38-yard line by Yaya Diaby. Our sack leader has his 5th of the season.
Yeah, this is really a good job. Good job in coverage. Stafford He's looking for somewhere to get rid of the football. He can't. Diaby pushes that left tackle back, comes off, and makes the sack.
Your Buccaneers defense delivered a big play, so now Little Caesars is delivering an offer to you. Order any pizza on the Little Caesars app. For the next 2 days, redeem a free cheese or pepperoni pizza promo code LC Bucks. That's LC Bucks. Order on the app, Little Caesars. Well, a big sack, loses 10 yards now, and the Rams will face 2nd down and 20 from the Buccaneer 36-yard line, moving left. Shotgun look past the near side, caught ball, tackle made immediately as the catch is made by Nakua. And Yaya Diaby with back-to-back splash plays, a quarterback sack, and then lassos a dangerous returner in Puka Nakua after he made the catch. No gain.
Yeah, really nice
back
job.
to loss.
It was a zone blitz, so Diaby was backing out of there, but recognized it right away.
3rd down, no huddle, dropping to throw on 3rd down and long to the far side. Caught ball inbounds for the 1st down inside the 16-yard line. Now marked closer to the 15.
All right, so they didn't let the Bucs change their personnel, so they got 2 linebackers in there, and they had Levante David on Nakua, who was able to run a deep out route and keep his feet in bounds. I mean, that's a big 3rd and 20 to make.
3rd down and 20, and the Rams deliver a dart, perfect pass to Puka Nakua for 18 yards and a 1st down at the Buccaneers 16-yard line. 1st down, 10. One back set, tight end in motion from the left edge. Now back to the left edge. Here's the snap. Play action, a bootleg rollout. Pass Stafford throws a pass right side. Caught ball to the 5. 3-2 to the 1-yard line. And not getting in bounds is Colby Parkinson. His 2nd catch on this opening drive by the LA Rams. They're at the Buccaneer 2.
And again,
1 it is.
The Rams, they love their play action, and this is just a bootleg, and Stafford's able to get outside to the right, buy a little time, and he gets the tight end Parkinson coming across into the flat. He's able to get up the field and got the ball to the 1-yard line.
The ball is spotted just touching the 1-yard line on the far side hash, and the Buccaneer goal line defense in there trying to keep the LA Rams out of the end zone. But this LA Rams maybe
they called a timeout.
Is there a player?
Timeout by the Rams, their first. 30-second timeout.
Well, Colby Parkinson has become the starting tight end, replacing the injured Tyler Higbee. And Colby Parkinson has 2 huge catches on this opening drive. This is 16th and 17th catch of the season. This break of the action brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance. Whether you're on the field or off the field, Auto Owners Insurance and Odie Orn Insurance have tailored insurance policies to meet your family's needs. That's simple human sense. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have surrendered a couple of big plays already to red-hot Matt Stafford. Stafford, a former University of Georgia standout, the #1 overall pick in 2009 by Detroit. 1 running back, and that's Kyron Williams. Stafford under center. Tight end in motion. Takes the snap. Throws a lob pass far sideline. Caught ball. Touchdown. Davante Adams. Back shoulder throw. A little fade route to that right corner of the end zone. No chance for a Buck defender to deny that touchdown pass from Matt Stafford.
And if McCollum was on him, but Davante Adams is as good as anybody at doing these. He has a ton of touchdowns this year doing it. So it's that bump and run man-to-man. He just hesitates, gets McCollum to freeze, and then the outside releases, and Stafford throws him a perfect ball.
That's his 11th touchdown grab of the season. He leads all receivers of the National Football League. A week ago, he reached the 1,000-yard reception mark. And just in 7 seasons now, he has 10 or more touchdown grabs, and that is a remarkable stretch for a remarkable wide receiver. Davante Adams, a former Green Bay Packer out of Fresno State, just down the road from Los Angeles and San Francisco. 7-0 Rams on their opening drive. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Do you love seafood? How about fresh fried mullet, shrimp and oysters, or blackened grouper? Hi, I'm Kenneth from the Fishing Hole Restaurant. Come try our daily seafood specials at the Fishing Hole, where you can always get a bite. I'll bet you come back. The Fishing Hole, for the best, freshest seafood in Pensacola on Brent Lane, in Milton on Avalon Boulevard, and our new location at the Swamp House Marina, featuring raw and baked oysters and a full bar. All locations are now open 7 days a week from 11 till 8. The the Fishing Hole, where you can always get a bite.
When you are thinking about that special person or for a special occasion, make it a gift from J.W. Renfro Pecans, featuring a large selection of gourmet snacks. Show how much you care with a heartfelt basket, tin or bag filled to the brim with nutty favorites or chocolate pecans. A huge selection of treats with a wide variety of fudge, coffee, and much more. J.W. Renfro Pecans, now back to 2 locations, newly remodeled, 2400 West Fairfield Drive, downtown Pensacola, on the intersection of Main and 8th Street. For store hours, online orders, check out RenfroPecan.com.
From sprains and strains to tears, pops, or swelling in joints that won't go away, the Hurt app is your on-call orthopedic expert. Available 24/7. Free to use, you'll connect to a live care navigator for an assessment, and then onto a same or next day appointment with North Florida Bone and Joint Specialists or a trusted emergency department partner. Visit northflboneandjoint.com/urgent care to learn more. That's northflboneandjoint.com/urgent care.
Hydration isn't just a good idea, it's essential. I'm Zach Schroeder, host of the Morning Sports Take. Whether I'm at the gym or on the air, Athlete's Water keeps me going. Athlete's Water is the ultimate hydration solution, packed with electrolytes and satisfies with a crisp, clean taste. Now available in Gulf Breeze. Grab a bottle of Athlete's Water at your nearest gas station or at athleteswater.com. Athlete's Water. Get more out of your day.
We talk from early morning to late night. We're Fox Sports, the fan, featuring the Bucks, Magic, and Lightning. Florida Sports, Pensacola Lifestyle. Catch it.
The Buccaneers host the Arizona Cardinals next Sunday. Presented by Geico. Close out Thanksgiving weekend with your family at Raymond James Stadium. Enjoy the halftime show featuring the Ring of Honor ceremony celebrating Bucs legend Simeon Rice. Head to Buccaneers.com/tickets. Today, well, the Buccaneers surrender a 3rd down and 21 pass attempt for Matthew Stafford. That extends a drive that results in a 1-yard TD pass to Devontae Adams. And the Rams lead 7-0. This dynamic kickoff sails into the end zone. And the Buccaneers will accept the touchback and start at the 35-yard line. Tampa Bay trailing 7-0. Matthew Stafford on that opening drive.
Yeah, against a high-powered offense like that, you fight so hard, you get in that 3rd and 21. That's one where you can't give that up, and that's tough. You give the opponent 3 more plays to continue to work on your defense. It results in a touchdown, but you play for those 3rd and long situations as a defense. That favors you from an advantage standpoint.
Sean Tucker will begin as the running back on our second possession. He'll take the play action handoff and runs to his left. It is dragged down by the hips close to the 40-yard line. Give him a gain of 4.5. That'll bring up 2nd down. We saw outstanding running last week. Good blocking by that offensive line of the Buccaneers at Buffalo. See if we can get this ground game going. We've had a couple of first downs thanks to back-to-back runs by Sean Tucker on the opening series.
Yeah, it was the run off the left side versus the guy that made the tackle, but he did pick up 4, which is a positive start on 1st down.
Gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. Under center Graham Barton is Matthew Stafford at quarter from the 39-yard line. He'll hand the ball off, and zigzagging his way off left guard is Sean Tucker again, and he'll get a couple of yards ahead. That'll bring up 3rd down and a manageable 5.
Yeah, again, just if you can stay in 3rd and less than 5 or less, you're in good shape offensively. You can pretty much call a run. If you have to, you can run. It's most likely going to be a pass, but you can use a play action.
Chris Godwin returns to action now. His first game back in a half dozen. He's played in just 2 games this season. Shotgun look, Baker Mayfield. Rashad White on his left hip. 3 receivers to the right, including Tucker. Dropping Matthews. The pass is caught at the 44-yard line, close to the 1st down marker. Chris Godwin makes the catch.
Yeah, he's going to get a 1st down.
Oh, they're going to give him a 1st down. They do.
Yeah. And he came in motion across. You saw the defender come with him. You knew it was man-to-man. He pushed up 5 yards, broke out, made a nice catch. Good timing throw for Mayfield, high percentage, and he gets just enough for a 1st down.
Godwin's 7th catch of the season. And it makes enough yardage to gain the 1st down. Shotgun look, Bucks at the 46-yard line. the Buccaneer 46. High snap, quick out past the left side. It is caught ball by Abuka, but he is knocked backwards and lose a couple. He ran into a block. He had two blockers in red and pewter to the left.
Yeah, and Otten was going out there. It was zone. He comes in motion. Nobody goes with him. He's trying to get out to Durant, who's covering Abuka, but Durant, veteran guy, gets a good jump and is able to get a hold of Abuka before Cade Otten got there to spring that wide receiver screen.
Baker Mayfield has completed 3 of his 5 pass attempts, including one a moment ago, to extend this drive. Second down, 11. Shotgun look, Buccaneers moving right. In motion, Tez Johnson, Rashad White, the setback. Here's Mayfield's pass to the right side. Caught ball by Cade Otten. He stumbles across the 50. It's taken away. Down the near sideline, a fumble recovery. And into the 5-10, 3-2-1 touchdown. Otten had the catch, and Kobe Durant just picked his pocket and started rumbling down the near sideline, and nobody could catch up to him.
All right, so Mayfield's hitting the out route quickly because nobody's covering Cade Otten. Cade Otten started to juggle the ball, and then at that point, the ball got taken away from him, and he went down. But that's too bad because he's going to get a chance to get a first down, and Durant happened to be the recipient as that ball was being juggled, and Cade Otten pretty much just put it in his belly. His knee might have been down, though. We should review that.
Well, all scoring plays are reviewed in New York, and they're going to say that play is good. It stands, and the return of 50-plus yards by Kobe Durant has given the LA Rams a 13-0 lead. Point after touchdown. They got a brand new kicker from Missouri, and he's a big one too at 245 pounds. Beavis puts it through the uprights, and it's 14-0 before you can blink an eye. We still have a minute 42 to go in the first quarter, and the Buccaneers face an uphill climb against the red-hot LA Rams. We trail 14-0. Let's take a timeout.
Hey, did you hear that? That's Fireball Whiskey calling your name. It's right here in the stadium, just waiting to heat up your game day. It only takes a shot to turn up the volume, break out the touchdown dance, and make the nosebleeds feel like front row. Fuel the flames, light the fuse, and fire the cannons. Please drink responsibly. Fireball available in spirit, wine, and malt. ABV varies 15 to 33%. Sazerac Company, Louisville, Kentucky.
When you open a Corona, you hear the sounds of wherever you are a little differently. A little more Corona. And you think to yourself, why am I just listening? Corona. La Playa awaits. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Here's a club you want to get into. Club Citgo. It's the super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. Plus everyday savings that really add up. You can also enter our sweepstakes with multiple winners and giveaways, like free gas for a year. And Club Citgo makes paying easy with a convenient mobile pay feature. So welcome to the club where all the action is. Download Club Citgo today. Savings good up to 30 gallons, only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across the cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Well, for the Buccaneers, 1:42 to go in the first quarter, and now they have taken a real body blow here on that pick six, Gene Deckerhoff, as Cade Otten couldn't catch it on the first attempt or the second attempt, and give Kobe Durant credit. He took it from him as he turned his body, and then there was nobody on that side of the field. The convoy just ran right in front of me to the end zone, And if you're the Buccaneers, you've got to regroup right now. Go down the field, take some time off the clock, and go get a touchdown and get back in this game. Because you get the feeling here at field level, the Rams can try to run away with this as we go back upstairs.
Well, it's 14-0 just like that. Still a minute 42 to go in the first quarter. The dynamic kickoff will come down to the end zone, and Buccaneers will accept the touchback for the second kickoff in a row. It's 14-0. Bucs will begin our third series at the 35-yard line. She Is Football Weekend returns March 6th through the 7th, presented by Jabil. The weekend includes a career summit, 5K, market, and festival. Learn more at Buccaneers.com/SheIsFootball. Well, let's see if he is football tonight. Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers have a tall hill to climb, trailing the NFC leading LA Rams 14-0 late in the first quarter. From the 35-yard line, moving to our right, Mayfield, shotgun look. Sidecar left as Rashad White takes the snap, belt high, throws the ball upfield, backed away. Boy, dangerous throw intended for Kate Otten. A defender in the area, the ball knocked away.
Yeah, it was zone. You saw Tez Johnson coming full speed in motion. Defense just shifted. Nobody went with him. So Mayfield, thinking it's zone, had Kate Otten stop right over the ball. He was open initially, but well read by the Rams defense, and Kinchins is the guy that is able to knock the ball away.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers second down 10 from the 35-yard line. Again, the shotgun formation. A receiver to the right, that's Emeka Egbuka. Now Mayfield maybe changing the play. Stepped up for the line, scrimmage, now steps back into the gun. Coming high pass. He throws a bouncer toward Egbuka. Got rid of the ball in a hurry. Felt pressure coming. And Egbuka had no chance. That ball was 5-6 yards in front of him, and it bounced.
That's too bad because they had the right play called. Baker saw the blitz, so they're throwing a wide receiver screen right where the blitzer is coming from, which means there's one less tackler there. And Mayfield just couldn't get the ball out there. Not sure if it got deflected, but it bounced well short of Egbuka.
Mayfield now 3 of 8 throwing the football. Chris Godwin is in the slot to the right side. Egbuka wide to the right, and Tez Johnson over there as well. 3 receivers to the right of Baker Mayfield. Shotgun look on third down and 10. In motion, Egbuka dropping to throw Mayfield. Pressure coming. He's sacked at the 25-yard line. First sack of the game, and that time Mayfield had no chance. They ran a stunt at the line of scrimmage, and Kobe Turner got to Mayfield and lassoed him and brought him down hard.
Yeah, that was it. He was looking to his left. The stunt was on the right, and he had to step up because Verse came around the edge, so he stepped up inside, and then Turner got him.
Well, a loss of 10. The Buccaneers will punt the ball for the second time in today's game. We are late in the first quarter. Buccaneers trail 14-0, 58 seconds left in quarter number 1. Kareem Williams is deep. The punt gotten away by Riley Dixon, waiting for it around the 28. Fair catch signal for it made. Falling down to his knees by Williams. And the LA Rams offense will be on the field for just the second time in today's ball game. The first time they had the ball, they went right down the field and 80 yards in 10 plays and scored a touchdown. And they led 7-0. Now it's 14-zip. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Hill Kelly is giving you the insider hookup with employee pricing for everyone during the Drive Into Fall event. That's right, pay what we pay on select new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram models. No hidden tricks, no extra steps, just the best deal straight from the factory floor to your driveway. Hurry, this exclusive employee pricing event won't last long. Shop us today in Car City, Pensacola, or online at hillkellydodge.com. The road to a better ride starts at Hill Kelly.
Greer's Cash Savers is proud to announce online shopping with free same-day curbside pickup or delivery. Hot weekly specials, tailgating recipes, and much more at Greer's.com for both Pensacola locations on Lillian Highway and Upper Rancus Avenue. Greer's Cash Savers is proud to recognize the High School Football Good Apple Sportsman of the Week. Shop local at Greer's. Save your receipts and help local schools earn free educational equipment and supplies with Greer's Apple for the student partnership now in its 19th year and celebrating a decade of giving back to schools. Greer's got it. We guarantee it.
Imagine a Burger voted best in Pensacola 4 years straight. Street tacos, wings, conies, salads, frozen custard, and shakes. Sammy Barker's, located at 875 East 9 Mile Road, has you covered. Along with the food options, find one of the largest craft beer selections in town. Weekly events include bar bingo and trivia, Tuesdays from 7 to 9, and Sunday brunch. Bottomless mimosas from 10:30 till 2. Eat local, drink local. Sammy Barker's.
My name's Chris Roney. I'm the owner of Ace on Locks. We are the largest locksmith in town. We're also the only authorized AAA provider. We can do just about anything. We handle not only cars and trucks, but we also do boats, we do motorcycles, we even do tractor trailers. We do all the new high security keys and all the new computer chip keys to all makes and models at a fraction of the price. In case of an emergency before you need us, store our phone number in your telephone, 850-505-7545.
On Fox Sports, The Fan, we're never scared to tell you the truth. That's why we're much listened to sports radio. Florida Sports, Pensacola Lifestyle at 101.1. Catch it.
Now the LA Rams have scored 2 touchdowns, one by the offense. Stafford hit Devontae Adams on their first offensive possession of the game to lead 7-0. Then Kobe Durant picked off a pass and returned it 50 yards to give the Rams a 14-0 lead. Blake Corum, the running back now, first down 10 from the LA Rams 25-yard line. The snap, they'll hand the ball off, and Corum touches the ball for the first time in the game, and he takes it right up the gut. Servassier Dennis greets him with a tackle. Blake Corum is his second year out of Michigan, a Michigan man. Had a catch last week in the LA Rams victory over Seattle. Low-scoring game last week. Seattle turned the ball over, 4 interceptions in that ball game. And they got the measure of Sam Darnold and the Seahawks. A low-scoring thing here at SoFi Stadium. Second down, and call it 5. Again, they'll hand the ball off. Corum cuts it back against the grain, runs to the 38-yard line, is stood up by 3 or 4 Buccaneers in red, and then knocked over. Boy, it looked like the play designed to go to the right.
It was.
He cut it back left.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It was almost a stretch play to the right.
Result of the play is a first down. This is the end of the first quarter.
Well,
and then he cut all the way back.
Back-to-back carries by Blake Corum secures a first down on the final play of the first quarter. We head to the second down, 14-0 in SoFi Stadium. Let's take a timeout.
It's more than a game. It's a celebration of greatness. Join us November 30th as the Bucs take on the Cardinals at Raymond James Stadium, presented by Geico, in honor of franchise legend Simeon Rice as he's inducted into the Bucs Ring of Honor at halftime. Be there to celebrate one of the most dominant pass rushers in NFL history and rally behind your Bucs with the crew.
Hot ball, Abuka to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5-yard line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Limited tickets remain. Get yours now at Buccaneers.com/tickets.
St. Pete, Clearwater are the official beaches of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. From sugar white sand to sunset celebrations, you'll find the perfect game plan to kick off your getaway. So pack up your car and head on over. It's closer and easier than you think. And with the free digital Funshine Savings Passport, you'll score big at more than 60 restaurants, attractions, and more. So don't wait until the 2-minute warning. Get the best fall deals and book your stay now at beachesoftampabay.com.
This is the NFL Scoreboard. Brought to you by Hard Rock Bet, the official sportsbook partner of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
From earlier today, the Bears beat the Steelers 31-28. Patriots beat the Bengals 26-20. The Lions over the Giants 34-27. Packers got the Vikings 23-6. The Seahawks beat the Titans 30-24. Chiefs came from behind to beat the Colts 23-20. Ravens over the Jets 23-10. The Browns 24. The Raiders 10. In overtime, the Jags got the Cardinals 27-24. Cowboys come from behind to beat the Eagles 24-21, and the Falcons got the Saints 24-10. Tomorrow night, the Panthers and Niners play in Santa Clara on Monday Night Football. Let's get you back to L.A. right now. Here is Gene.
We'll be keeping an eye on that game tomorrow night, Carolina and the 49ers here on the West Coast. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
People ask, tell them the truth. Just tell the people you listen to us. We're Fox Sports, the fan. Florida Sports, Pensacola Lifestyle, 101.1.
The Rams lead 14-0 as we begin the second quarter at SoFi Stadium on this Sunday night. Glad you found us on your radio. Matthew Stafford takes the snap. Bootleg is out to his right. Still has the ball. Gets the pass away. It's caught right at the 40-yard line. And there's no gain on that. Maybe a half-yard gain. Sees where they spot that ball as Jordan Whittington, the slot receiver, made the catch. And the Buccaneers had two defenders right on top of the play. And make the stop. It is second down. Rams move right, shotgun look. Stafford's pass a little high, but it's caught at the 46-yard line. What a remarkable grab by Davis Allen.
Yeah.
Number 3 tight end, number 2 tonight because Higbee is out, and Davis Allen at 6'6". He needed all 6'6" to grab that high throw.
Yeah, it was
Clemson.
Just a zone defense, and Davis was just standing there in the open area, and Stafford put it high and had some heat on it, and he had to lay out to get it.
Third down and 3. Rams have converted all of their third downs, 2 of 2. Empty backfield for Matthew Stafford. Takes the snap chest high, looking under some pressure, gets the pass away, caught ball. First down in Buck territory at the Tampa Bay 43-yard line. He had way too much time to throw against the Buccaneer defense.
You're exactly right. Not enough pressure. They're rushing 4, and Stafford's looking to his right. He had a matchup with the tight end of Levante David, went all the way back to his left, had the in route to Humpfield, a draft pick from 2025, and 2 defenders there, but a good throw and catch.
Yeah, former Pittsburgh Panther Konate Mumfield makes his 3rd catch of the season, his first tonight. First down, 10 in Bucs territory at the Tampa Bay 44-yard line. Moving to our right, the 43 it is. Pistol formation with a running back behind. Matthews is going to throw for a long ball downfield. Another perfect throw caught at the 29-yard line by Devontae Adams. And Matthew Stafford is hotter than a match. Yeah, 11 for 11.
Yeah, this is just a comeback. And Devontae Adams just pushes up the field, acts like he's going by McCollum on the inside to get him to turn, and he breaks back towards the sideline. And Stafford gets it out there to him.
Well, the Bucs defense near the bottom of the pack in defending the pass. 27th of the league, and Matthew Stafford is just picking us apart. A gain of 14 on that catch by Adams. First down at the Buccaneer 29-yard line, moving right with a 14-0 lead. Bootleg rollout after play action pass to the left side. Incomplete pass. The first incomplete pass of the game. Intended for Davis Allen, who just made a remarkable catch a moment ago. And that one was looked like an easy grab for the tight end.
He did. He caught it, and Tyke Smith was right there, was able to punch it out before he completed the catch. And it's a bootleg, and Stafford got outside, and the defender either had to stay on the tight end Davis or rush Stafford, and he did, but Tyke Smith reacted quickly and was able to punch the ball out.
Well, Matthew Stafford using all of his weapons. He's at Nakua, Adams, Parkinson, Mumfield, and Allen. And Kyron Williams, second down. He'll drop back to throw again. Dumps the ball off. Caught with a convoy on the right side. It's the tight end inside the 15 to the 14. Colby Parkinson inside the 10. Right. If his knee was down just shy of the 10-yard line. Depends on where they spot it there at the other end of the field from where we sat.
And they ran a ton of these. Shouldn't say a ton, but a few times they ran it against Seattle, and that's the problem when you run man-to-man. Now you have all of your defensive backs have their back to the line of scrimmage, and now they let it develop. They run everybody down the field. You have 2 offensive linemen blocking for the tight end who stays in the block, and now it becomes a screen, and they do it well.
From the 15 and not the 10, the Buccaneer 15-yard line. Stafford changing the play perhaps. One back set, Corum. Here's the handoff to Corum. Runs up the gut. Daylight inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. Whoa, that hole opened up between guard and center to the left side of the center, and off to the races was Blake Corum. And he gets another L.A. Ram first down.
Yeah, big seam right up over the ball. Somebody got displaced in that middle. Tyke Smith a little late getting there.
Ball is spotted at the 5-yard line, far side hash to the left of Matthew Stafford. They lead 14-0 Don't want to give up too many more points, do we? Stafford under center. Connor and awaits the snap. One back set, takes the snap, throws a fade route to the far sideline. It is incomplete. Puka Nacua was not turned around with the ball sailed over his head.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a back shoulder throw. So what happens is you get an outside release, and the defensive back, Vildor, stays over the top. So the quarterback knows the throw at the receiver's back shoulder. Nacua just didn't get his head around in time to adjust to it. Otherwise, it would have been a touchdown.
Bucks are thin at quarterback with Jamel Dean and Benjamin Morrison, both scratched due to injury. Kendall Vildor seeing his first action in about a month, at least on base defense. It's second down and goal from the 5. Core on the setback. Stafford takes the snap. Bootleg rolls to his right. May run with the ball. Stafford's going to put on the brakes and just gets rid of the ball. Had a receiver in the area. Tyke Smith was going to sack him for a major loss, and he just whipped that thing almost like a softball pitcher.
Yeah, a little sidearm just to get rid of it. But, yeah, this was a design bootleg. 3 tight ends on the right side. Everybody blocked down like they're going to run the ball to the left. And Stafford comes out, and it looked like initially he was going to try to race Tyke to the corner, but wasn't able to get there and had to throw it away.
Well, he's not the fleetest of feet. He's 37 years old. He's been on the league 17 years. He just got rid of the ball before he took a hit. It's third down and goal from the 5. Stafford in the shotgun look. Corum on his left hip. Dropping to throw. Stafford to his right. He throws. It's caught. Easy pickings for that third tight end of the formation. Parkinson's got the TD grab, and the LA Rams are red hot tonight.
Yeah, this one, all right, so Stafford's looking to his left. There's one-on-one between Parkinson and Levante David, and Parkinson's able to set him up and then break in across the ball, and Stafford's able to find him in that crease and throws a good ball.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers are down 20-0 now, and we are early in the second quarter. The Rams have scored 30 or more points in 4 games this season, and they're off to a great start tonight at our expense. Point after try. Harrison Mevis. And the thicker kicker puts it through the uprights. He has not missed. And his first action as a starting kicker for the LA Rams. This break of the action brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance. Whether you're on or off the field, Auto Owners Insurance and commercial insurance have tailored insurance policies to meet your family's needs. That's simple human sense. 21-0 Rams. Let's take a timeout.
Sunday morning. You can smell it. Game day. And the brisket you've been smoking since last night. A day to be with family, aka fellow football fans. Traditions make Sundays easy to enjoy. Beers do too. Bud Light. Easy to Sunday, easy to enjoy. Bud Light is the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
In a world where tech giants control the cloud, it's time to choose a provider that puts you first. Rumble Cloud offers secure, scalable infrastructure with no censorship, no bias, and no strings attached. Designed for innovators, developers, and businesses who believe in digital independence. Take control of your data and IT budget. No vendor lock-in and no hidden fees. Just simple, predictable pricing. Freedom starts here with Rumble Cloud, a proud partner of Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Go Bucs!
Hey Bucs fans, when was the last time you looked at your health insurance? We get it, it can feel like a hassle, but it doesn't have to be. With Ambetter Health, you can get a plan that actually fits your needs, your budget, and your life. And with a large network of local doctors, you're covered where it counts. Ambetter Health, coverage that's got your back. Visit AmbetterBucks.com. Ambetter Health is underwritten by Celtic Insurance Company, Centene Venture Company, Florida, and Sunshine State Health Plan, Incorporated. This is a solicitation for insurance.
Power Design is a national design build contractor specializing in construction across multiple trades. Since 1989, they've disrupted the industry by staying true to their values, putting their people first, and never settling for less than the best. Headquartered in St. Petersburg, Florida, and with job sites from coast to coast, Power Design is searching for top-notch talent to join their team. If you're looking for a place to make your mark and help shape the future of construction, visit powerdesigninc.us/careers to learn more about their open opportunities. Power Design, careers and skylines built here.
Well, obviously a rough start with 10:46 to go here in the second quarter, and the Rams and Matt Stafford rolling. And I know for the Buccaneers, they have been reeling ever since the Cade Otton play. They have not snapped out of it on either side of the ball. You got to get something positive to happen. I can tell you at field level, the tight end just did a great job, as Dave said, of setting Levante up and getting wide open in the end zone. Let's go back up to Mean Gene.
Well, the LA Rams have had 2 lengthy scoring drives and a pick 6. And Mevis's kick will again go into the end zone for the 3rd time tonight. The Bucs will accept a touchback and start at the 35-yard line. The last time we had the ball, we went 3 and out twice in a row now on our second possession. It looked like the ball was juggled and fumbled and taken away by Colby Durant for a 50-yard fumble return for a touchdown. It officially has been called an interception return for a touchdown. And for Baker Mayfield, it's his 4th interception of the season. Bucs start at the 35. Sean Tucker the setback. What are you going to do? They're trailing 41-0. Receiver in motion. Hand the ball off, and right up the gut runs Tucker to near the 40-yard line. They'll say his knee was down at the 39, a gain of 4. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You got to run your offense.
You do.
But at the same time, it's tough to score 21 points if you maintain that run thing. You got to mix it up.
And they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game thus far. So, you want to run it and hopefully do it productively enough where they're going to start cheating the safety up, where you're going to open up some things down the field.
Baker Mayfield, under center Graham Barton, 2nd down 5. The 2nd down at 6 from the 39-yard line, moving left in red and white. Here's a bootleg rollout pass is batted down. Nobody in the area where Mayfield wanted to throw because he was under intense pressure from the get-go. They sent a blitzer, and he had no chance.
All right, so he was trying to run a bootleg here to get outside of contain, and we've seen Stafford do it several times. This time Mayfield tries to get out to the right side and has 2 defenders in his face and just has to throw it away back to the line of scrimmage.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers trailing 21-0, facing 3rd down and long. 3rd down and 6. Bucs need to reach the 45-yard line. Rashad White on 3rd down. Sidecar to the right hip of Baker Mayfield. 2 receivers to either side. Here's the snap, shoulder high. Mayfield will run the ball. He's going to get the 1st down across the 50, and he slides to the 48-yard line. Nifty play by Baker Mayfield. Last week he averaged nearly 8 yards a carry and scored a rushing touchdown against the Bills.
Yeah, this opened up quickly in the middle, and he knew he needed to get out of there. Wirfs got knocked down, so that defender was in his face, but he was decisive and got up the field immediately to secure that 1st down.
Mayfield scoots ahead and gets the 1st down. They'll say he was down shy of the 50-yard line, around the 48. We move left, trail 21-0. Shotgun formation, Mayfield. Sidecar to his left, draw play action fake, dropping Mayfield. Oh, he did hand the ball off.
He did.
And Tucker runs to the 50-yard, or White runs to the 50-yard line, but just shy of it, and that's a gain of a couple.
It was a delayed draw to that left side, and looked like it was there initially, but took some time to get there, and by the time they got there, White got there, there's 2 defenders waiting for him.
Tyler Davis, a 2nd-year pro from Clemson, gobbled him up at 6'2", 306. It doesn't take much of a hug to bring down a ball carrier. Buccaneers in a shotgun formation with Rashad White on the right hip. Chest high snap. Mayfield throws a dart caught by Otton at the 48. Falls forward to the 48-yard line. And the Buccaneers will face 3rd down. And about a half dozen needed. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have spotted the LA Rams, a 21-0 lead. The Rams scored 21 points in the entire game a week ago in a win over Seattle in a battle for dominance in the NFC West. They picked off Sam Darnold 4 times in that game. 3rd down and long. And the crowd gets very noisy. 3 receivers to the right, including a tight end, Cade Otton. Now Mayfield may be changing the play. Ran up to the line of scrimmage, now steps back. Here's the snap, chest high, looking. He's under pressure. He's going to run again. Mayfield is going to run over a guy and falls forward to the 40-yard line. He should have a 1st down.
Yeah. Again, he was forced out of the pocket. They're getting good pressure on Baker. He doesn't have a whole lot of time back there, so he was able to, again, escape up the middle and put his shoulder down this time instead of sliding to make sure he got that first down.
He gets 7 yards on 3rd down and 6 in Mayfield's 3rd carry. He's rushed for 19 yards in the game. Sean Tucker now returns as the running back, and he is right behind quarterback Mayfield in that pistol formation, moving left. 1st down 10. Just high snap, hand the ball off, running to the right is Tucker, slips a tackle, fights his way to the sideline, and gets inside the 35 to the 32. Nice effort by Sean Tucker with a guy hanging on to his leg.
Yeah, I think it was Landman that was the guy who was able to break the tackle. But this is, again, a counter. He's waiting on an offensive line. That's why he's behind the quarterback rather than next to him, and he tucks right in there, is able to bounce it outside and pick up about 9.
A gain of 9 by Sean Tucker. Landman, their leading tackler, let him get off the hook. Now Rashad White is the setback. We move left, 2nd down 1. Baker Mayfield under center. Caleb Graham from the 33 hands the ball off, running, zigzagging is Rashad White, and he's inside the 20-yard line. Rashad White tackled by Cameron Kinchins. He may be just a little short of the 20-yard line, the way he leaned his body after contact.
Yeah, this is a nice
the
job.
Ball right on the line.
Nice job of weaving his way back to the hole. There was some penetration in the backfield. He started to the right, but found that crease right up the middle. It's good vision on his part.
That is the longest run of the game by a Buccaneer. Rashad White gains a dozen. And it's 1st down 10, just shy of the 20-yard line, the Ram 20. They've got a 4-man front with Burse on the right edge. Here's the snap. Hand the ball, play action, hand the ball off. And with the ball, it's Tez Johnson on a reverse end around. And Tez Johnson gets it inside the 15. They'll spot it just inside the chalk at the 15-yard line. There were a lot of guys in red around that ball, Dave.
There were.
Bucks are in the Verizon, the official 5G network of the Buccaneers. 6-yard pickup on the old end around.
So we've seen Tez go through the backfield full speed at the snap multiple times. This time Baker was able to get it to him with a lead blocker going around the edge, and it should have been a bigger play.
Godwin in the slot to the right side along with Lameka Ibuka. In motion, Kate Otten across the formation. Shotgun set on 2nd down and 4. Mayfield throws toward the end down. It's caught! Touchdown Tampa Bay! Tez Johnson took it away from a defender. And the Buccaneers are on the board for the first time of the game. We trail 21-6. Good looking drive engineered by Baker Mayfield. A 14-yard touchdown throw by Bake. And the Bucs are on the board.
Really, and he was looking to his right, came back to his left late. Found Tez Johnson coming across the back of the end zone, and Darius Williams, number 31, was right there. But as you mentioned, Tez was able to reach out and snatch it away from him.
Just took it away from the defender who was right on the ball. Point after try by Chase McLaughlin. Bucks trail 21-6. The point after try. Kick is airborne, and it is good. And the Buccaneers dig into a 21-0 deficit. It's 21-7, 14-yard touchdown throw. Mayfield to Tez Johnson. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Sandy Sansing Nissan has a vehicle for everyone. Discover award-winning models like the Nissan Titan with America's best warranty or the Nissan Altima. Each Nissan is known for advanced technology at an affordable price. Go ahead, picture yourself in a brand new popular Sentra or the spacious Pathfinder. Sandy Sansing Nissan has a vehicle for everyone with great financing located on Highway 29 in Car City. Search for your next vehicle today at sandysansingnissan.com.
Are you hosting an event or just hungry for lunch or dinner? Greeks Catering and Events can help. Locally owned and operated Greeks Catering and Events has your catering needs covered. Whether you're hosting a wedding, corporate event, or luncheon, Greeks Catering can be on site. Find 3 permanent locations at Spanish Trail, Woodbine Road, and Gulf Breeze Parkway. For more information, visit GreeksCateringEvents.com. And remember, €1 a day keeps the doctor away.
For all of your pharmaceutical needs, see the pros at East Hill Pharmacy at 2899 North 12th Avenue. East Hill Pharmacy offers walk-in care for all vaccinations and complete testing and treatment for common acute illnesses such as flu, strep throat, COVID, RSV, skin infections, and more. East Hill Pharmacy, where customer care is top priority. They will get you in and out quickly. No more waiting in lines or on hold at those big box stores. Call East Hill Pharmacy, 438-7568, accepting most insurance plans, and it's proud to be a part of making Pensacola a better community.
you've been injured as a result of someone else's negligence, then you know that insurance companies aren't on your side. I'm Marcus Michaels with the law firm of Michaels & Booth. Representing the victims of accidents is all we do, and what our entire firm is designed for. We are on your side. We have offices in Pensacola, Fort Walton, and Restview, a full-time medical doctor on staff, and our own mobile investigations van to collect and preserve your evidence. And our personal injury team is available 24 hours a day. So if you or a loved one has been the victim of an accident, don't be a victim twice. Contact us at forthevictims.com.
We talk from early morning to late night. We're Fox Sports, the fan, featuring the Bucks, Magic, and Lightning. Florida Sports, Pensacola Lifestyle. Catch it.
The Bucks scored, so you score free PDQ tenders tomorrow. Order online or via the MyPDQ app to receive 3 free tenders with a purchase of any combo meal just by using code BUCKS, that's B-U-C-S, at checkout. Visit eatpdq.com for full details. Well, the Buccaneers scratched the scoreboard here in the second quarter. After spotting the home team a 21-0 lead, Baker Mayfield throws a 14-yard touchdown pass to Tez Johnson. He's got 3 touchdown grabs in the last 3 games. Made just 1 catch a week ago in Buffalo.
Bay Buccaneers. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hey crew, hike it into Hooters for all the games this season, where our wings always win. World famous since 1983, with over 14 sauces and rubs to choose. Or try one of our football specials, like 10 buffalo shrimp or 3 tenders, both served with fries for a special price. Wash it down with a Big Daddy mug of Budweiser, Bud Light, or Mick Ultra. During the games, every Tampa Bay area location will be giving away signed Bucks footballs. Hooters, official partner of the Buccaneers. Visit originalhooters.com for more details.
It's good! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Bucks and the Los Angeles Rams on 98 Rock. Fire the cannons!
Hey, Bucks fans, the Bucks scored, so you score free PDQ tenders tomorrow. Order online or via the MyPDQ app to receive 3 free tenders with a purchase of any combo meal just by using code BUCKS, that's B-U-C-S, at checkout. Visit Stafford is just absolutely just cutting the Buccaneers secondary in 2. Puka Nacua makes yet another catch.
And he's the outside receiver on the right. It's just a deep in route, and McCollum's on him, and he just can't stay with him. Nacua makes it appear that he's going downfield.
Hurry up tempo now, and Stafford takes the snap, surveys the field, throws the ball upfield. Another caught ball. Nacua had his 4th catch of the game, and now Mumpfield comes up with his 2nd grab of the game.
Yeah, this is an in coming in the other way, and Stafford sat in the pocket a long time, and he almost threw this sidearm around a rusher, and Mumpfield came up with a big catch. Took a hit right away, but they're moving down the field.
Another first down, 14-yard pickup as Mumpfield makes that grab, and Matthew Stafford had all kinds of time to find a guy in white and blue and hit him. First down from the Buccaneer 24-yard line, moving right. Pistol formation now with Williams standing behind the quarterback. High snap, fielded by Matthew Stafford. Goes toward the end zone. Corner caught. Touchdown, Davante Adams. He has 12 touchdowns on the year. Perfect throw by Matthew Stafford.
And this is on McCollum again, and Adams is lined up on the right-hand side. He gets a quick release, throws his hand up, and Stafford throws him a perfect ball for a touchdown. Just a fade route, man-to-man coverage, nobody over the top, and good throw and catch.
Matthew Stafford's 3rd touchdown pass of the game, and we still have 3 minutes and 10 seconds left of the first half. Stafford has been red hot. 18 of 21 for 205 yards on that 24-yard perfect touchdown throw to Davante Adams. Point after try, good. And the LA Rams have put 28 on the board in the first half, and they lead 28-7. They answer the Buccaneers' only touchdown drive of the night with a lightning-quick drive. Didn't take them long to get 7 more. Let's take a timeout.
Whether it's training day, game day,
45, still going.
or recovery day, Advent Health keeps you ready for every day and for everything that makes you feel whole. Advent Health, exclusive hospital of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Buccaneers tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay, get ready. Confirmed 360 is here to bring fans like you access to VIP experiences for sold-out concerts, major sporting events, and bucket list moments around the world. Visit Confirmed360.com and claim $500 off your order of $2,500 or more today. That's Confirmed360.com for your next experience. Book today.
Julian dreams of fairways and championship greens. Even a life-threatening birth defect couldn't stop him from seeking his perfect golf swing. At Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, we believe in Julian's dream because we share it. Together, every step of the way. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
Well, 3:10 to go here in our second quarter, and Davante Adams ran that one right by me, able to make the touchdown catch. By the way, they were evaluating Baker Mayfield, Gene, during that defensive series for a left shoulder injury. He is, though, cleared to come back in the game. Injury update brought to you by Advent Health. Whether you're in the stands, on the field, or celebrating with your greatest fans, Advent Health. Make sure you're ready game day and every day. Feel whole with Advent Health, exclusive hospital of the Buccaneers. By the way, Gene, they're showing Mookie Betts on the video board. That's the cheering on the kickoff.
LA Dodger phenom. Here's the kickoff and running it back to the 20-yard line, not much further out. Goes Owen Wright, and the second kickoff return by the Buccaneers in the game. The previous 3 had been kicked into the end zone for a touchback. So the Buccaneers will start a little deeper in a hole on their 5th possession of the first half, and we have very little to show for it. The last time the Bucs had the ball, Baker Mayfield scrambled and got 2 huge first downs, and then threw a 14-yard TD strike to Tez Johnson. Tampa Bay Buccaneers start at the 20-yard line. We move right to left in red and white. Mayfield under center. Takes the snap, feeds the ball, and Sean Tucker tries to bounce outside and is going to be muzzled and dropped shy of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
That's a thrown for loss tackle by Nate Landman, who just extended a contract, a $33 million contract this week. He's their leading tackler and a captain of this defense in his first year.
They've gone to this play several times. It's that counter play, slower developing, and now the Rams defense is getting a beat on that, and they were all waiting for Tucker once he tried to bounce it outside to the left.
Yeah, Landman, a former Atlanta Falcon. By the way, the defensive coordinator is Chris Shula, and he's got a good game plan for his defense tonight, doesn't he? Second down and 11. Shotgun look Mayfield. Belt high snap. Looking right back to the left. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets the ball away. Caught ball. Near sideline and across the 22 to the 23 goes Sean Tucker. Tucker made the catch, and boy, Mayfield was lucky to get rid of that ball. He finally found a guy in red to toss it to, or he was going to be sacked for the second time. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning, that last play. Bucs will have 2 minutes left. All 3 timeouts. We need points before halftime, trailing 28-7. The 2-minute warning is brought to you by Ford F-150, official truck of the Buccaneers. 28-7 Rams. Let's take a timeout.
When businesses in Tampa need reliable cleaning, they turn to Jana King. With a reputation as strong as the Bucs, Jana King delivers consistent, quality cleaning services for all types of facilities, including offices, hotels, retail centers, and stadiums. At Jana King, we don't just clean. We ensure your facility shines with a higher level of cleanliness. Customize your perfect cleaning schedule today. Head to janaking.com. That's JANIKING.com. Trust Jana King for a spotless facility every time. And go Bucs!
Don't let pain leave you sidelined. With PT Solutions, you can be unstoppable. Their personalized physical therapy treatments go beyond the symptoms to address the root of your condition. Get back in the game with confidence. Visit ptsolutions.com to find a clinic near you and tackle pain today. PT Solutions, the official physical therapy partner of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Massey Services is as the exclusive pest prevention partner. Massey Services and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are. Do you mind?
Yarg.
Massey Services is proud to be the exclusive pest prevention partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You may fire the cannons. Schedule your free inspection today at MasseyServices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
10 first downs is all it takes. If the Bucs make 10 first downs during today's game, you can score a free one-day ticket to Busch Gardens, courtesy of Canes Furniture. Just visit CanesFirstDowns.com to claim your voucher. Then head to a Canes showroom near you for a free Busch Gardens ticket. When the Bucs make 10 first downs, you score fun. Canes Furniture says, "Let's go Bucs!"
This break of the action is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance. Whether you're on or off the field, Auto Owners Insurance and commercial insurance have tailored insurance policies to meet your family's needs. That's simple human sense. We're at the 2-minute warning in the first half. Tampa Bay trails L.A. 28-7 on this Sunday night and will face 3rd down and 6 out of a 2-minute warning break. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have turned the ball over once. It was a return touchdown on an interception by Kobe Durant. And that gave the Rams a 14-0 lead on the Bucs' second possession of this game. The Rams offense has scored every time they have been on the field, and they lead 28-7. 3rd down, 6. Bucs need to reach the 30-yard line from the 24. Here's the snap out of the shotgun. Mayfield, pump fake, toss ball, caught ball at the 33-yard line, and Godwin makes the catch. But boy, he has stood up and hit hard as he made that grab. And he's going to be a tad short of achieving a first down. What are you going to do, Coach? You got to go for it on 4th down, deep in your own territory, and the Rams have had their way with us.
4th and 2.
The Rams call their second timeout of the half. 30 seconds.
Well, again, they're cheering for Mookie Betts as the Rams spend the timeout as the Buccaneers.
Please set the game clock to 1:43. 1:43, please.
The playoff push starts soon as the Bucs face division opponents and rivals of the home stretch of the regular season. Catch the Cardinals, Saints, Falcons, and Carolina Panthers at Raymond James Stadium to close out the regular season. Head to Buccaneers.com/tickets. On the Sunday after Thanksgiving, we host the Arizona Cardinals. They lost in overtime today at home, and will make the trip east to play the Bucs. 1 o'clock kick next Sunday. Empty backfield, Mayfield, 4th down. Bucs convert 50% of the time, 7 of 14. Here's the snap, chest high. Mayfield throws a dart, incomplete pass, knocked away. Sterling Shepard, the intended receiver, and the Rams knock it away deep in Buccaneer territory.
Yeah, it is pretty tight. They're trying to hit a slant route, and it's pretty tight. It was well defended by Forbes, number 1, and he got a hand over the shoulder of Shepard, and he was able to knock it away.
On 4th down, the Bucs turn it over on downs, and we still have time remaining here in the second quarter. 1:39 to go, and the Rams have one timeout remaining. So on the turnover on downs, the Rams deep in Buccaneer territory at the Tampa Bay 28-yard line. Matthew Stafford, shotgun look, brings a tight end back into the formation, hands the ball off on a run play, and the Bucs stuff the run of Kyron Williams right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Clock ticking with 1:28 to go. In the second quarter, Tampa Bay Buccaneers trailing 28-7. And on second down and 10, about 8 it is. Here's the snap. Matthew Stafford throws the ball to the right, caught ball inbounds by Puka Nacua. It's inbound, so he gets a positive gain. That'll bring up third down, though. Third down and 3. The ball is at the 21-yard line of the Buccaneers.
And this is just a stop route to get positive yards. You're going to try to pick up the first down here, try to run it down, and then take shots at the end zone.
Third down and 3. The LA Rams have been wearing out the Buccaneer secondary. Shotgun look, Matthew Stafford awaits the snap, gets it helmet high, and looks to his right. Throws it to his right. Williams. The ball caught. Incomplete pass. The throw right on the pylon to the right side. And on fourth down, in comes the kick crew for the Rams. Devontae Adams was trying to make his third touchdown grab of the game. He has a pair of them. Matthew Stafford has thrown 3 touchdown passes here in the first half.
Yeah, and on this one, it's the same thing. McCollum's on that side. It's an outside release. Stafford intentionally throws it behind him, but it's a little bit too low, so he's not able to make the adjustment. It would have been short of the end zone because McCollum was over the top.
Harrison Mevis will attempt a 40-yard field goal. Big, strong leg kicks it just inside the left upright. It's good. And the LA Rams have put 31 points on the board against the Buccaneers here in the first half. Still 62 seconds left in the second quarter. But the Buccaneers gamble on fourth down, could not convert, and the Rams get 3 off a short field. 1:02 left in the first half. Let's take a timeout.
Can I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe? I only paid for it.
Whoa.
Right? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get a Hyundai Tucson with 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days, or lease for $249 a month. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Offers end December 1st. Call 813-867-0006 for complete offer details.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and when it's time for your next move, call the official movers of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Good Greek Moving and Storage. As a former police officer, I know the risks that come with moving. My superhero movers are professionally trained for a safe and stress-free move. So whether it's across town or across the country, call the Good Greek or go to goodgreek.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Tampa Bay Bucs.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Ready to score big with Circle K and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? The Inner Circle app from Circle K puts you in the game. Unlock awesome rewards and epic savings. Sign up now and save 25 cents per gallon on your first 5 fill-ups. Plus, grab exclusive Bucs perks and instant deals on snacks and drinks. Circle K and the Bucs, where loyalty meets legendary. Better together. Inner Circle and the Circle K app. Get the new Circle K app. Track your Inner Circle fuel savings, offers, and clubs. Download the Inner Circle app and join the winning team today.
Well, the onslaught continues at 31-7 with 1:02 to go. I don't think there's going to be much criticism of going for it when you're down 28-7 and you need touchdowns. They know they need touchdowns. And in a wild twist here, the Rams didn't take much time. So you have a chance, Gene, unlike having to go to the locker room with the Rams getting the ball to start the second half to go get points. of some kind, including maybe 6, and you got all 3 timeouts as we go back upstairs.
Well, Matthew Stafford has the hat trick, 3 touchdown passes tonight. He now has reached 30 touchdowns on the season. That is tops in the NFL. Mevis's dynamic kickoff is going to come down to the end zone. The Bucs will take the touchback and save those precious seconds. 1:02 to go, and the Bucs will start at the 35-yard line. Tampa Bay Buccaneers in red and white, moving right to left. It has been all LA Rams here in the first half at SoFi Stadium on this Sunday before Thanksgiving. Tampa Bay Buccaneers trail 31-7. Matthew Stafford, by the way, is joined by Patrick Mahomes as the only quarterbacks in the league who have thrown for 27-plus touchdowns and only 2 interceptions on the season. With 1:02 to go, Baker Mayfield lines up in the shotgun formation with Rachaad White on his left hip. Now Rachaad White gets in front of him like a fullback. Here's a high snap and fielded by Mayfield. Looks to his right, throws to his right. Caught ball on the right flat at the 25 to the 35 to the 40-yard line and knocked out of the 41-yard line. That was Sterling Shepard.
And that was a check down. And the way the Rams are going to play this, they're just going to play a little bit soft. They were showing a blitz on that last play, but they backed out, and they're going to let them complete those check downs to use all the time.
Gain of 7, second down to 3. Pass to the right side, dropped by Cade Otton. Would have been a tough catch, thrown about hip high as he was running an out route, and the defender got a pinky on that ball and swatted it away.
McCullough, number 2 was the guy. I think he got a hand in there. I don't know that. Yeah, Cade Otton had a chance at it, but McCullough was able to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Jalen McCullough playing defensive safety for the LA Rams. 3rd down and 3. Bucs need to reach the 45-yard line from the 42. Shotgun look, Mayfield. We trail 31-7. Chest high snap pass. There's a caught ball by Tez Johnson right at the mark to make. He has the first down. And the Bucs spend the timeout.
Result of the play is a first down. First charge timeout by the Buccaneers, 30 seconds.
Yeah, that happened right on the Buccaneers sideline, and immediately the coach said timeout. Darius Williams hanging on for dear life, and he brought down Tez Johnson. Tez has our only touchdown of the game, a dart thrown by Baker Mayfield. He took it away from a defensive back in the end zone. A 14-yard catch, Mayfield's only touchdown pass of the game. A 14-yarder to Tez Johnson. Buccaneers move right to left, press set of downs, and we're under a minute to go. 29 seconds left in the first half. Belt high snap, Mayfield under some heat, looks downfield, throws the ball away, got rid of it. Out of the tackle box, and a flag has been thrown. In this,
yeah, it looks like it's in the secondary.
If it's a penalty.
While the quarterback was still in the pocket, illegal contact. Defense number 30. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Well, that's on Josh Wallace, who's playing nickel for the LA Rams. He's filling in for Quentin Lake, who went on the injured reserve list this week. Team captain went down last week in the win over Seattle. So the penalty will award the Buccaneers a first down, and that penalty is the first on the LA Rams. The Bucs have not been penalized yet. I shouldn't have said that, should I, Dave? First down, 10 Bucs at the Ram 49-yard line. Empty backfield for Mayfield, drops back 3 steps and is under pressure. Rolls to his right, throws it downfield. Caught ball, incomplete pass, dropped. Chris Godwin had it on his hip, and I thought he had it. And that would have been a huge gain had he been able to hang on to it.
Yeah, and Forbes sold out. Number 1, he was a guy in man-to-man coverage coming across the field. He laid out, and I believe he got a hand on it. I'm waiting for a replay, but Godwin was going to turn up and have a lot of room, and Forbes did actually get a hand on it and knock it away. He didn't drop it.
Emmanuel Forbes, a former first-round draft pick by Washington, and then waived by Washington and picked up by the LA Rams. Sean McVay's Rams lead 31-7. Closing seconds of the first half, 18 to go. Here's the snap a little low, and Mayfield's going to have to follow the ball. Did he take his eye off the ball? It looked like it was about hip high. And next thing you know, he's trying to pick that thing up and then falling on the ball.
Well, he did try to pick it up, and then it kind of squirted away from him.
Timeout by Tampa Bay, their second. 30 seconds. Please set the game clock to 14 seconds.
Well, you heard referee Clay Martin say there are 14 seconds left in a first half the Bucs would like to forget about. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have 1 touchdown. The LA Rams have 4 and a field goal. All rights to this broadcast are reserved. Any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is prohibited. So for the Buccaneers, we face third down and 21. Shotgun look. Mayfield and the Bucs. Here's the snap. Mayfield gets protection this time, and he's going to be hit from the back and dropped for a sack, the second of the game, turned in by L.A. Well, the Rams get a sack from Jared Verse, former Florida State Seminole, a first-round pick in his second year. And he has sack number 2 for the Rams.
Shut out by the Rams. 30 seconds. Please set the game clock to 5 seconds. 5 seconds, please.
Well, that is the final timeout for the LA Rams. You know, we mentioned that Chris Shula is the defensive coordinator, a young defensive coordinator. He is the grandson of Don Shula. And the assistant general manager just promoted this season for the Rams is John McKay, the grandson of legendary Buccaneers first head coach John McKay, and his dad Rich McKay, the president of the Atlanta Falcons. There's some family connections here with the Rams. Sean McVay's first career job in the NFL was an assistant for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. John Gruden hired him. And the rest, I guess they could say, is history. He's 39 years old, one of the youngest coaches in the National Football League. Won a Super Bowl the year after we won Super Bowl 55. We leave the offense on 4th down and 25. Goodness, 5 seconds left. Didn't want to give him a chance for a field goal, did we? Dropping back to throw. Mayfield, flush. He's going to run. Avoids a sack. Clock running down to 0-0. Now Mayfield throws the ball downfield as far as he can throw it. And it's going to be intercepted at the 25-yard line. Somebody better make a tackle now. Running to the left is Emmanuel Forbes, and he's still running across the 50-yard line, and he runs out of gas on the final play of the first half. Well, that's probably the way this half should end, right, Dave?
Mayfield slow. He bought as much time as he could, went to launch it, and took a big shot. Just as he let it go, the ball fluttered straight up in the air, and that's why Forbes intercepted it. But he was hit hard as he let this go, and he's still on the field, slowly getting up. But he was holding his shoulder. He took his left shoulder was a problem after he threw that touchdown pass, and Kate Otten is the guy that made the tackle on Forbes to prevent another touchdown.
Well, we keep an eye on Baker Mayfield walking very slowly. Bobby Slater, who was our vice president of athletic training, is walking right alongside Baker Mayfield. He's not walking real fast, and you say he took a shot to the shoulder. It looks like he's favoring that left shoulder after he took a hit.
Yeah, he took a big shot, for sure.
Well, we'll update you as soon as we find out his condition. It's halftime at SoFi Stadium, and the news is not good for the Buccaneers. We trail 31-7. Let's take a timeout.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. No, you see, you get $150 in bonus bets after your first $5 bet hits.
Did somebody say hit?
Whoa, Ray Lewis? We were just saying if your bet hits.
Huh? You know I love a good form tackle.
We know, Ray. We know.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets. Not a cash offer. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
The first taste of coffee in the morning. Your child's laugh. The great outdoors. Florida Cancer Specialist knows. It's the little things that matter. From next-generation sequencing to immunotherapies, we use the most advanced techniques and treatments to deliver the best possible care close to you. Visit flcancer.com/little things to see how our experts are with you every step of the way.
Nothing beats a winning lineup, and Beef O'Brady's has your all-stars. From award-winning wings to beefy Angus burgers that fully satisfy your cravings and your wallet. Ready for some new moves? Try Beef's new comfort bowls, like their new barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese bowl, crispy chicken mashed bowl, or Asian shrimp rice bowl. Or get your flavors stacked another way with Beef's new Tampa Cuban, or the new Italian sub. Beef O'Brady's, where game time and meal time satisfy you all the time.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar. Hey, what's everyone drinking? 30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks. Cheers! 5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Brought to you by FDOT.
The Morgan & Morgan Halftime Show. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and the official injury law firm partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now to get you updated with scores from around the NFL, highlights and recap of the first half and a peek at the Buccaneers stats. Here again is your game day host, Ronnie Lane.
It's been all Rams in the first half. They lead 31-7. The Bucs won the toss, took the ball, got a couple of first downs, and then the show was on for the Rams. They got 3 chunk plays on that first drive, a 10-play drive. It ended on this 1st and goal from the 1.
Stafford under center. Tight end in motion. Takes the snap. Throws a lob pass far sideline. Caught ball. Touchdown. Devontae Adams.
It goes from bad to worse for the Bucs on their next possession on 2nd and 13. Misfortune strikes.
Mayfield's pass right side. Caught ball by Cade Otton. He stumbles across the 50. It's taken away. Down the near sideline. A fumble recovery. And into the 5-10, 3-2-1 touchdown. Otton had the catch, and Kobe Durant just picked his pocket.
A 50-yard pick six, and all of a sudden it's 14-0 Rams. We move to the second quarter, and the Rams continue to pour it on. They get together another drive on 3rd and goal from the 5. They cap the drive with this.
In the shotgun look, Corum on his left hip, dropping to throw. Stafford to his right. He throws. It's caught. Easy pickings for that third tight end of the formation. Parkinson's got the TD grab, and the L.A. Rams are red hot tonight.
Rams now lead 21-0 after the PAT. The Bucs finally get on the board with their 4th possession. A lot of Mayfield scrambles for first downs on this possession. And on 2nd and 4 from the Rams 14.
Mayfield throws toward the end. It's caught. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Tez Johnson took it away from the defender.
So that cuts the score to Rams 21, Bucs 7, but the Rams go right back to work on 1st and 10 from the Bucs 24. Matthew Stafford strikes again.
Quarterback high snap, fielded by Matthew Stafford. Throws toward the end zone. Corner caught. Touchdown Devontae Adams. He has 12 touchdowns on the year. Perfect throw by Matthew Stafford.
After the PAT, that made it 28-7. The Bucs get the ball. They go for it on 4th down deep in their own territory. They do not make it. Ball goes over on downs, and the Rams kick a field goal to make it Rams 31, Bucs 7, and that's where we are at halftime. Again, Rams lead the Buccaneers 31-7.
This is the NFL Scoreboard. Brought to you by Hard Rock Bet, the official sportsbook partner of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Here are the finals from earlier today. Bears beat the Steelers 31-28. Patriots over the Bengals 26-20. Nice straight win for the Patriots. Lions got the Giants 34-27. Packers over the Vikings 23-6. Seahawks beat the Titans 30-24. Chiefs edged the Colts in overtime 23-20. Ravens beat the Jets 23-10. The Browns beat the Raiders 24-10. In overtime, the Jags got the Cardinals 27-24. Cowboys come from behind to beat the Eagles 24-21 in Dallas, and the Falcons beat the Saints in Nolens 24-10. Tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, it's the Carolina Panthers at the San Francisco 49ers. Again, at halftime, our score, Buccaneers trailing 31-7. It's been all Rams in the first half. Halftime stats are next here on the Morgan & Morgan Halftime Show right after this timeout.
The post-career day press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
When you're injured, the first thing you need is a huddle. The right offense, the right plan, the right call. For 35 years, Morgan & Morgan has been that huddle, fighting for the people and recovering more than $25 billion for our clients. This season, we're teaming up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because the right huddle doesn't just protect you, it helps you win. Morgan & Morgan, official injury law firm partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Injured? Dial #law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you. Offices Tampa.
Hey, Buccaneers fans! Summit Care is growing, and we're building our team. With competitive pay, flexible schedules, and a supportive culture, Summit is the place to make your career thrive. Just like the Bucs, we know it takes every player to win, and we're ready for you to join the Summit team. A team that emphasizes a patient's capabilities using innovative technology to help achieve optimum daily living in a pain-free environment. Apply today at summitcareinc.com/careers. Summit Care. Some heroes wear scrubs.
The Buccaneers are back, and they're rolling into their 50th season with power, momentum, and a hunger to win, just like Applied Innovation. From game day operations to the daily grind, we've been proud to support the Bucs with fast, reliable office technology. And now we're bringing even more to the Tampa Bay community. Managed IT, cybersecurity, hardware and infrastructure, and VoIP communications. Applied Innovation, official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Back here at the half at SoFi Stadium with the Rams leading 31-7. Coach Todd Bowles joins me. I know it's hard to hear here. We are live. Can you update us on Baker Mayfield right now?
Getting x-rays right now. We don't have results yet. He's still back there.
All right, defensively, what did you talk about at halftime with what Stafford was able to do?
Just pride. Our best players got to make plays, and we're not making plays, so we got to come out and fight this half.
Okay, Coach, thank you. Again, at halftime, the Rams lead it 31-7. Let's go back to the studio and Ronnie Night Train Lane.
The Morgan & Morgan halftime show continues. How did the Bucs stack up? Let's take a look with the FDOT halftime stats. The Florida Department of Transportation reminds you that fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Have a great night and drive safe. Here's Ronnie Lane.
Well, the score's 31-7 Rams at halftime, and the stats bear that out. 14 first downs for the Rams and 9 for the Bucs. The Bucs have a total of 109 yards in the first half. The Rams, 224 total yards. The Bucs only 29 yards passing, 80 yards rushing. The Rams, 200 yards passing and 24 yards rushing. The Bucs have converted 6 of 10 third down tries. The Rams converted 4 of 5. Baker Mayfield, 9 for 19 with a touchdown and 2 picks. Matthew Stafford, 19 for 23 with 23 touchdowns. Those were 3 touchdowns. Those were your Florida Department of Transportation halftime stats. The Florida Department of Transportation reminds you that fans, don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Have a great evening. The Morgan & Morgan halftime show will continue after this timeout.
Winning teams don't just work hard, they work together. I'm Annalise Kobach, an apprentice with IBEW Local 915. In our trade, it's not just about getting the job done, it's about having each other's backs every step of the way. We train together, build together, and succeed together. If you're in construction and looking for real support, real skills, and real brotherhood, come join us. Visit IBEW915.org. Go Bucks.
Crew, it's time to upgrade your vision game. Say goodbye to contacts and glasses with LASIK or custom lens replacement at Bold Vision in Central Florida. Mention the Tampa Bay Buccaneers radio ad and score $500 off your procedure. Just 5 to 10 minutes. Easy 24-hour recovery, and you're back in the game with crystal clear vision. One champion partnering with another. Bold Vision, the official eye care surgery partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. See every play. Live every moment. Go Bucks!
It's more than a game, it's a celebration of greatness. Join us November 30th as the Bucs take on the Cardinals at Raymond James Stadium, presented by Geico, and honor a franchise legend, Simeon Rice, as he's inducted into the Bucs Ring of Honor at halftime. Be there to celebrate one of the most dominant pass rushers in NFL history and rally behind your Bucs with the crew.
On ball, Abuka to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5-yard line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Limited tickets remain. Get yours now at Buccaneers.com/tickets.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like finding a parking spot in front of a busy outdoor cafe where you're meeting some old friends from college.
Oh, a space!
And you're about to parallel park into that oh-so-tight spot. And then everyone in the cafe stops to watch. And you nail it in one try, like the parallel parking baller you are.
Mm-hmm. Boom.
Nobody clapped, but you know they really wanted to. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
This is Daytona's official Tampa Bay Buccaneers football station. 99.5 WNOV FM, Daytona Beach Shores. A Southern Stone station.
Morgan & Morgan Halftime Show. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and the official injury law firm partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The second half kickoff is coming up next.
Well, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a very tall hill to climb in tonight's ball game in SoFi Stadium, Hollywood Park, Inglewood, California, just outside downtown LA. Bucs trail 31-7. The Rams, in the history of this series that goes back to the second year of our franchise, there have been 11 games the Rams have scored 30 or more points, and they have won all but 2 of those. One time we outscored them 40-35. But tonight, they have been in the driver's seat from the get-go, scoring on their first possession, scoring on every offensive possession they had. The second half kickoff is brought to you by Beef O'Brady's. Beef O'Brady's, good food, good sports. See you at Beef's. The dynamic kickoff is going to be returned by Ronnie Rivers. And there are 2 flags,
multiple flags.
Just 1 penalty in the first half, and all of a sudden, 3 yellow flags are on the field.
Free kick short of the landing zone by the kicking team. Ball be placed at the 40-yard line. First down.
Well, you don't want to give Matthew Stafford any more yards, but that penalty, a rare one.
Please set the game clock to 15 minutes as the ball was dead. 15 minutes on the game clock. Thank you.
First time we have seen that penalty this season on either the Bucs or an opponent. Not landing in the landing zone, so they bring the ball out to the 40-yard line. And the LA Rams have the ball first to begin the second half. From the 40-yard line, they are in white jerseys with gold pants, and they move left to right with those blue helmets and the ram horns on them. From the 40-yard line, first down 10, Matthew Stafford completed 19 passes. High snap, hands the ball off on a run right up the gut. Best run of the night for the LA Rams. A gain of a quick 8, maybe 9, depending on the spot of the ball.
I would imagine we're going to get a steady diet of that in the second half. They're going to try to use, there's somebody down. One of the Buccaneers are down.
Yeah, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Is it Anthony Nelson?
Is down and holding on to his left leg right on top of that Ram logo at midfield. Didn't call Anthony's name in the first half. Indeed, it is Nelson. Medical and training staff taking a look at him right at the middle part of the field after the first snap of the second half. Tampa Bay Buccaneers look at a scoreboard that reads 31-7 LA, the home team.
Yeah, I would imagine the Rams at halftime were saying we have to establish a run, use the clock, and slow this game down.
Well, there's a break of the action, injury timeout. We trail. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Bucs Nation, listen up. As football season heats up, chill out with Grillo's Pickles. When you bite into a Grillo's Pickle, you're experiencing the crispest, freshest, and cleanest pickle you'll find anywhere. Find them chilling in the refrigerated section.
Black Friday is here, and your local Ford dealer is kicking off the holiday season with great offers. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list, or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Start your holidays in a new Ford. The Black Friday sales event ends December 1st. See your local Ford dealer today.
You can live in a place that's more than a neighborhood. It's a city in the making. Welcome to Angeline, where new homes, nature-inspired living, and thoughtful design are coming together in the heart of Pasco County. With trails to explore, innovative schools, and homes from the 300s, Angeline is more than a neighborhood. It's a lifestyle designed to grow with you. Stop by our Welcome Center or visit AngelineFL.com. Be part of what's next at the Angeline community.
I'm News Channel 8's Keith Cate.
And I'm Stacy Scheibel. A lot of news happens in the Bay Area, and where you choose to get your information matters.
Every weeknight at 6, News Channel 8 is on your side, looking out for you, making sure your voice is heard, and uncovering the truth.
Our 8 on Your Side investigators are holding the powerful accountable to get results you deserve. That's why you and your family can trust News Channel 8.
Watch News Channel 8, weeknights at 6.
Bucs Nation, listen up. As football season heats up, chill out with Grillo's Pickles. When you bite into a Grillo's Pickle, you're experiencing the crispest, freshest, and cleanest pickle you'll find anywhere. Find them chilling in the refrigerated section.
It's good! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Bucs and
The station that plays Daytona's greatest hits is also your official Tampa Bay Buccaneers football station. 99.5 WNOV.
Buccaneer bench area, but he was able to walk off the field under his own power. Second down and 3 out of the injury timeout. Stafford shotgun look, Williams on his right hip. And he's got 2 receivers, one to the right side, dropping to throw. Stafford throws a pass over the middle. It's caught ball at the Buccaneer 46-yard line. And 2 Buccaneers collaborate to tackle Puka Nacua, but he makes a tough catch in traffic and hangs on to it.
It's a zone defense, so Nacua just comes in like he's going to run across, but stops short in that little voided area between the 2 linebackers.
How good is Nacua? Well, last year in just 11 games because of an injury, he gained almost 1,000 yards. This year already 850 yards receiving, 3rd best in the NFL. And another catch for Puka Nacua to extend this drive. First down to the Buck 46. Hand the ball off. They run a draw play. And a little more yardage after contact by Kyron Williams. And he will be given a gain to the 40-yard line. So a quick hitter again up the gut. Looked like there was contact right at the line, but Williams a strong runner.
Yeah, and Savassier Dennis had an opportunity to tackle him right at the line of scrimmage, and he was just strong enough to run through an arm tackle.
Well, the Rams have not had to run the ball very much in today's game, just 37 yards net rushing. Stafford has been hot throwing the football. 3 touchdown passes already. Second down, 3, dropping Stafford, has time, looks to his left, fires to his left. It's incomplete, in and out of the hands of an intended receiver, Devontae Adams. Generally, he'll make that catch, but he leaped into the air when I don't think he needed to.
Yeah, that's one he definitely is going to make 9 out of 10 times, but it's just a deep comeback. So Adams did a great job of setting up Jacob Parrish, ran right at him, acted like he was running a seam route, put his foot in the ground and came back outside, was wide open. It's a well-thrown ball, just he didn't watch it all the way in.
Well, the Rams have converted 4 of 5 third down opportunities. They need 4 yards to keep the ball. 3rd down and 4. They need to reach the Buccaneer 36-yard line. Empty backfield and dropping throw. A blitz coming. Pass has gotten away. As it caught, a flag has been thrown. There was contact as the pass was intended for Nacua. And apparently the flag's going to be on the LA Rams. That's the preliminary indication, unless I misread the side
judge. It's going to be a false start.
Illegal formation. Offense, number 77 was lined up in the backfield. Penalties decline. 4th down.
Well, Alaric Jackson was the left tackle, and he jumped the gun.
He lined up in the backfield.
Yeah, lined up as like an edge.
So the receiver was not
covered.
Correct.
And so the penalty on the Rams comes on 3rd down, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Bucks decline the penalty now. 4th down and 4. Stafford, shotgun look, sidecar right. And now Williams ships up the line, dropping to throw under pressure. Matthew gets rid of the ball. Was he out of the tackle box? That could be intentional grounding.
No, he was outside. He was able to break.
Big time pressure. And the Bucks take over as Yaya Diaby, who has a sack tonight, our only player with a sack, his 5th of the season, was really breathing down the back of Matthew Stafford. He just threw that thing underhanded to get rid of it to avoid a quarterback sack. TJ Reeves, you got something for it.
All right, so Gene, Baker Mayfield is now officially doubtful to return, so Teddy Bridgewater will take over here at 31-7 early in the 3rd. Injury update is brought to you by Advent Health. Whether you're in the stands, on the field, or celebrating with your greatest fan, Advent Health makes sure you're ready game day every day. Feel whole with Advent Health, exclusive hospital of the Buccaneers. Baker not back yet from having the left shoulder x-rayed. Gene will keep you up to date.
Wow, that's horrible news, TJ Reeves.
Intentional grounding, offense number 9. Penalties decline. The ball does go over on 4th down.
Well, the Buccaneers finally get a stop for the first time tonight. The Rams will not produce points on a possession. First series of the second half, the Rams get into Buccaneer territory and went for it on 4th down and 4. TJ Reeves, you got more for it.
Well, I mean, you want the yardage here. It's a loss of down. You want the yardage.
Correction is this penalty does involve a loss of down. The ball will be placed at the spot
there you go, Gene.
Where the foul occurred, and the ball will still go over on 1st down.
Yeah, Todd Bowles is out there making sure if I can get 10 more yards, I want 10 more yards.
Yeah, because those yards have been tough to come by for the Buccaneers. Yeah, I wonder why the penalty was declined. Did they not talk to Todd before? Apparently, well, it was a delayed call.
Yeah, I think they got a little help on that. It's not something you see very often, but he was borderline of being out of the pocket. But you can see clearly the ball did not make it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's one of the parameters of, quarterback being out of the pocket. He's got to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, now for the first time, when something really counts, we will see Teddy Bridgewater. Remember, Teddy was signed as a free agent after playing at Detroit briefly in the playoffs last year. Out of Louisville, a former first-round draft pick, and he'll have Sean Tucker behind him. Teddy Bridgewater takes the snap, feeds the ball to Tucker, runs up the gut off right guard, or left guard it is, and he gets it out to near the 45-yard line, and that's a gain of about 3. The Bucs begin this drive in L.A. territory for the first time tonight. No takeaways by the Buccaneers, and Tampa Bay has turned the ball over twice. And unfortunately, on the last play, the interception thrown with time running out. In fact, the clock was at 0-0-0. Mayfield threw one up and was hit from the backside and injured his shoulder. And so he is doubtful to return, as TJ Reeves reported just a moment ago. 2nd down and 7. Bucs move right to left in red and white. Bridgewater hands the ball off, and we run it right up the gut again. Same place, same spot, same gap. And get it to the 40-yard line. The gain of 4 more, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, 3rd and 2. And, either way, even if Baker was healthy, hopefully you're going to get healthier as you move into later in the season. The Bucs, obviously, would be in first place if San Fran wins tomorrow. So, you don't want to get anybody hurt if you don't have to.
Buccaneers 6 of 10 on 3rd down. High snap of the gun. The handoff off Bridgewater. We run the ball for the first down inside the 36 to near the 35-yard line. Rashad White with that little slithering move he has to turn almost sideways and slither through a little teeny seam at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he definitely. Play was designed to go to the left, and he was able to slide back behind the center, Barton, and get Skinny to pick up the first down.
Gain of 5, and that's Tampa Bay Buccaneers' 9th first down of the game. 1st down and 10. Bridgewater under center. Running back behind him, Rashad White. He'll hand the ball to White again. White is nailed in the backfield. A tackle for loss. Great penetration by linebacker Nate Landman, a first-year Ram.
Yeah, again, you go back to the same run 3 times, so he came up to the edge of the line of scrimmage and was able to beat Feeney, who was pulling to kick him out. around the corner and make the tackle.
And Teddy Bridgewater has not attempted a pass.
I have a feeling he's going to right now.
Throws the ball after a 3-yard thrown for loss tackle by middle linebacker Nate Landman. Second down, 13. Shotgun look, Bridgewater. Where's number 10? Takes a high snap, looks upfield, throws the ball downfield. Caught ball inside the 27. Did he hang on to it, falling down? I think he did. It's
Tez Johnson.
Well, the referee is going to spot the ball where it looked like Tez Johnson dropped the ball. The defensive backs thought he did. There has been no challenge from Sean McVay yet.
I imagine we're going to get a challenge here.
Well, he's walking down to the line of scrimmage. He's looking over and here he throws the challenge flag. He did throw the challenge flag.
Yeah, watch on. I mean, you had the $100 million replay board. So we got we got multiple angles of it.
Yeah, Sean McVay says that's an incomplete pass, Mr. Ref. I want you to review it.
Before the Rams threw the challenge flag, we received replay assistance that the pass was incomplete on the previous play.
So that means there's no challenge by Sean McVay. Replay assist said incomplete.
And that was Forbes, number 1, that was able to knock that ball out as Tez Johnson was going to the ground.
The Bucs completed 10 first downs. No. 10 first downs. Now you can score a free single-day Busch Gardens.
Please set the game clock.
Courtesy of Canes Furniture. Visit CanesFirstDowns.com to register for your ticket now. And for full details, valid only while supplies last. Well, the official stat crew does say we achieved the first down a little earlier on this drive. Teddy Bridgewater at quarterback. We do not have Baker Mayfield at quarterback here in the second half. Doubtful to return with a shoulder injury, we are told. TJ reported a moment ago. Third down and 13. Bucs need to reach the Ram 26-yard line, just inside the 26. Chest high snap. Bridgewater looking under pressure. Flush. Kyle rolls out of the. He's going to run with the ball. Bridgewater zigzags to the 37-yard line. He's short of the first down by about 7 yards. And the Buccaneers will face fourth down. Well, on the road, trailing 31-7. The Bucs are going to leave the offense on the field. I don't see Chase McLaughlin coming in.
Well, he actually started out and was ready, but they waved him off on the sideline for the offense to stay in there.
It'll be fourth down and 6. The Bucs need to reach the 26-yard line, or close to it, of the LA Rams, moving right to left. See if Bridgewater will complete a pass here. He's 0 for 1 in limited duty. Shotgun look, sidecar left. Rashad White. Here's the snap, chest high. Bridgewater throws the ball. Caught. First down inside the 20-yard line. Cade Otton. Cade makes the catch, his first grab of the second half, and he secures a first down.
Yeah, this is just a slant route. He's just lined up at his normal tight end position, goes up, curls inside, and Bridgewater gets it out on time, and it's first down.
A gain to the 19-yard line of the Rams. The Bucs are in the Verizon Red Zone. Verizon, the official 5G network of the Buccaneers, needed 4, got 12. And the Buccaneers still have the ball, moving right to left as we see it here at SoFi Stadium on Sunday night. First down, 10 Bucs from the 19. In motion, Tez Johnson to the right. Hand the ball off, and running to the right, Sean Tucker's going to bob and weave and get knocked backwards. He may have gotten it to the line of scrimmage, not much further. Heading toward that Rams end zone to our left.
It looked like that was designed to come back to the left. Maybe he saw something on that right side, but there was multiple defenders over there.
Buccaneers were outgained in the first half, 224 yards to 109. And Matthew Stafford completed 19 of 23 passes for 210 yards and 3 touchdowns. Second down, 10. No gain on the carry by Sean Tucker. Shotgun look, Teddy Bridgewater. Buccaneers moving right to left, trailing 31-7 in the third quarter. Kicks the right leg. Bridgewater, a shoulder high snap, looks down toward the end zone, and it's a little hand checking, no flag thrown. And Sterling Shepard may have a beef there because the defensive back was not looking for the ball, but was shoving him in the chest as the ball was in the air.
Right.
But no flag thrown.
Yeah, they were trying to do a little pump fake, and then Shepard was trying to get back outside, and Durant wouldn't let him, number 14, wouldn't let him get back outside, and that's what he was beefing about.
Cade Otton extended this drive with a nice grab on 4th down. See if the Bucs can convert 3rd down and 10 now. Need to reach just inside the Ram 10-yard line. 10 yards away. Bucs moving to our left. Shotgun look. Otten in motion across the formation. Chest high snap. Teddy Bridgewater's pass incomplete. Tried to hit a Bucca around the 14-yard line. That would not have been enough for a first down had he held on.
Yeah, and that was Forbes again. And Bridgewater telegraphed this throw, looked at Bucca the entire time, so Forbes was able to come up from depth, actually reach around Bucca and knock it away.
So again, the Buccaneers will try to convert 4th down and 10. Buccaneers again need to reach inside, just inside the 10-yard line for a first down. 4th down. Buccaneers converted just a moment ago. Chest high snap, pressure coming. Bridgewater runs to his right, now back to his right. He's tripped up and sacked at the 28-yard line. He tripped and fell forward. Somebody touched him with a blue helmet. And that'll be the 3rd quarterback sack of the game by the LA Rams.
I don't know if I've ever seen that. First 2 drives of the second half, both turnover on downs.
Well, the Buccaneers in a deep hole on the road here on the West Coast. 7:48 left in the 3rd. We're down 31-7. Let's take a timeout.
When it comes to beating cancer, where you go first matters. At Moffitt Cancer Center, we treat more than 100 different types of cancer with cancer experts that are highly specialized in your specific type of disease. For survival rates up to 4 times the national averages, choose Moffitt first. Schedule your appointment today at Moffitt.org. Moffitt Cancer Center, proud partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Florida Blue presents game-changing health solutions. Did you know you can relieve stress by doing yoga at a Florida Blue center? And exhale. Treating yourself to Florida Blue discounts. Seeing a chiropractor covered by Florida Blue. Having your own Florida Blue health consultant.
Welcome.
Or cheering on your team right now. Discover more game-changing health solutions at FloridaBlue.com. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
Think Verizon's best 5G network is expensive? Think again. This season, bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal. Then use those unwanted bills to wrap up goodbye gifts to AT&T. Or cut them into snowflakes to celebrate your switch from T-Mobile. 'Tis the season to save at Verizon. Just bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metrics which were report dated 1/2025. Your results may vary. Requires postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days and same name as person redeeming deal. Additional terms apply.
Here's a club you'll want to get into. Club Citgo. It's the super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill up. Plus everyday savings that really add up. You can also enter our sweepstakes with multiple winners and giveaways, like free gas for a year. And Club Citgo makes paying easy with a convenient mobile pay feature. So welcome to the club where all the action is. Download Club Citgo today. Savings good up to 30 gallons, only at participating locations. Data rates may apply.
Well, the LA Rams will take possession on downs as the Buccaneers fail on 4th down and 10. 3rd quarterback sack of the game turned in, and Kobe Turner sacked Teddy Bridgewater. His 2nd sack of the game. Jared Verse has the other. Buccaneers have 1 sack, and that's Yaya Diaby, who leads the Buccaneers with 5 now, including that sack of St. Matthews. Matthews ready to go back to work. The Rams start at their 27-yard line after the turnover on downs by the Bucs. Stafford takes the snap, drops back to throw. Stafford looking to his right, passes the ball, caught ball at the 35 to the 38 goes Puka Nacua. Nacua has another one. Matthew Stafford with another dart thrown to a receiver that hangs on to the ball and secures a huge first down for the LA Rams.
Yeah, the Bucs are just in a little zone defense trying to generate pressure with 4 guys, but Stafford has a nice comfortable pocket. He's able to find a Nacua who finds a void in that zone. Just too easy for him. There's no pressure on Stafford at all.
Nacua has 7 catches for 97 yards in the game. First down 10. Stafford under center from the 38-yard line. Drops back 7 steps, gets the pass away. Caught ball, missed tackle, out across the 40 to the 45 to the 50 to the Buccaneer 45-yard line. Jordan Whittington was hit as he made the catch, but somehow bounced off the tackle and reversed field to his left.
Yeah, they got some pressure on Stafford this time, and Jacob Parrish was in coverage and got beat inside, and that's where the extra yards came from.
Well, Whittington has yet another catch for the LA Rams, and coming into the ballgame, he had this 13 catches in 10 games. It is first down 10 at the Buccaneer 49-yard line, moving right on the 50-yard line chalk. Here's the snap, hand the ball off, and they run Corum to the right, and he is tackled for a loss back at the Ram 43-yard line. Big play defensively by Levante David. Levante David's 6th tackle of the game, and the Buccaneers get a rare TFL, thrown for loss tackle.
Yeah, Big Vita Vea was able to beat the center quick and was standing in the backfield, which caused everything to go laterally where Levante David made the tackle.
Well, the LA Rams with a 31-7 lead will face second down and 16, a 6-yard loss on that tackle by David. Shotgun formation, sidecar right. Matthew Stafford takes a helmet-high snap and looks to his left. Those two is a caught ball underneath. And a catch made right at the 50-yard line and falling forward to the Buccaneer 48-yard line is Davis Allen. One of those 3 tight ends that we have seen, or 2 tight ends we've seen in action tonight. Colby Parkinson.
And it was zoned.
Davis Allen.
Yeah, and Stafford was waiting for him to stop, and he actually broke inside. So the ball was high and behind Davis, but he was able to get his shoulders around, reach out, and make a good catch.
Remember one of his catches tonight. He's got 2 now. He had to really climb a ladder at 6'6" and hang on to a high throw. Third down and long. Williams, the sidecar to the right. Third down and 8, call it. Moving right. Stafford takes a high snap, looks to his right. He pump fakes it, throws the ball, and is incomplete. Nobody in the area. Nobody in the area. Pressure coming from Yaya Diaby. You see Levante David saying that should be intentional grounding. It crossed.
I mean, there wasn't anybody in the area.
Nobody in the area at all. But it did cross the line of scrimmage. He was
in the pocket.
He was in the pocket still. But no flag thrown by the crew. Tampa Bay Buccaneers will force Pike out of the first punt of the ballgame, huh? They scored on every offensive possession in the first half. Touchdowns, 4 of them, and a field goal. Ethan Evans, I beg your pardon. Yep, he's the punter, and he gets the snap, and the right-footed kicker kicks it high in the air toward that far sideline. Fair catch signal for and made by Cam Johnson before he was out of bounds around the 8-yard line. So the Buccaneers pinned in a hole with a backup quarterback. As we mentioned, if you missed it, just tuned in, Baker Mayfield injured on the final play of the first half and is not out of the locker room yet with a shoulder issue. 31-7, Rams lead big in the third quarter. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
This hurricane preparedness message is brought to you by Advanced Air Home Services for your cooling, heating, plumbing, and electrical needs.
Stay safe and secure with Southern Stone Communications hurricane preparedness tips. As storms approach, stock up on water and non-perishable food. Make sure you have flashlights, a radio, extra batteries, a first aid kit, and cash. And put important documents in a waterproof bag.
From stone, mulch, dirt, gravel, and sand, Joe Miller's Mulch has it all with delivery and professional installation. Need a sand dune specialist? That's where we shine. Need an estimate? Give us a call today. Joe Miller's Mulch.
Stay prepared this hurricane season with Advanced Air Home Services. Their Generac home generators ensure you're ready for any storm. Enjoy 24/7 emergency AC plumbing and electrical services with no extra fees. Advanced Air Home Services, one call, one company.
Be storm smart. Trust Advanced Air Home Services for whole home generators. Call today and keep your lights on when it matters most.
At FPL, our teams are working every day, inspecting, upgrading, and strengthening the grid, installing smart sensors that spot problems before they become outages, keeping your lights on, your devices charged, your world running. You may not see us, but our work never stops. Behind every switch that powers on, every moment that just works. Because reliability isn't an option, it's a commitment. FPL, working for you every single day. Learn more at fpl.com/value.
We call it RZ Cares. It's caring about our community and the people who call it home. Bruin Ziffer has been all about winning for the people of Volusia and Flagler counties for over 40 years. From sick kids to homeless animals to seriously injured car accident victims. It's how we live 24/7, 365. If you've been the victim of a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, call Bruin Ziffer.
The station that plays Daytona's greatest hits is also your official Tampa Bay Buccaneers football station, 99.5 WNOV.
Off the field, auto owners insurance and more resources. Have tailored insurance policies to meet your family's needs. That's simple, human sense. Well, Teddy Bridgewater pressed into duty now. Baker Mayfield injured in the locker room, and Bridgewater's second series now of the second half. From the 8-yard line, he'll hand the ball off. We run to the right, and Tucker is bottled up and dropped as he reaches the 10. Not much further upfield. Boy, tough duty for Teddy Bridgewater. He had a personal day off. He missed Friday's practice, and now pressed into duty after the long flight Saturday yesterday to the West Coast. And Baker is out. Injured his shoulder trying to throw a Hail Mary type thing on the final play of the second quarter.
He wound up actually hurting it when he threw the touchdown to Tez Johnson. You saw him going off, kind of hanging that arm. And I think that big shot just kind of put it over the top.
Second down from the 12. Bridgewater's dart caught ball by Cade Otten. Not an easy catch, and he reaches the 15-yard line. Now he'll get most of the yardage needed.
Right.
But the Buccaneers will face a manageable third down. Landman makes another tackle for the Rams.
3rd and 2, and Teddy got this one out quick to the tight end. It's a little out route, and the ball was high and away, as you mentioned, but he was able to make the catch and get up the field. Make this third down where it's reasonable.
32nd overall pick in the first round of 2014 by Minnesota. Now a Buccaneer, won a high school championship as a coach last year. Rashad White the setback on third down. Here's the pass. It is caught, but not near enough for the first down. Needed to reach the 18-yard line, and Cade Otten is spun out of bounds around the 16 on the near sideline. Well, why not? You're down 31-7, and the offense will stay on the field. 4th down. And here comes the punt unit.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the thought process initially, but now they're going to have to pick it up because they're going to run out of time here, and you don't want to take a delayed game. We only have 7 seconds left.
4th down and 1. The line of scrimmage is the Buccaneers 17. Riley Dixon from his own 5 puts a big right toe into it. Nice punt. Backpedaling to the 28-yard line is Williams. Williams goes to his left, got a wall, but the Buccaneers in red fight through that wall of blockers and make a nice tackle.
That was a really good punt.
At the 35-yard line. Riley Dixon just took that right leg and just sent a boomer here in SoFi. And the LA Rams will have the ball. We are late in the third quarter, trailing 31-7. Let's take a timeout.
Buckle up, Bucs fans. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are charging into their 50th NFL season, and EMAX Assurance Group is here for every play. As the official commercial insurance partner of the Bucs, we're celebrating a historic season and helping your business win with smart insurance solutions. Visit EMAXGroup.com and cheer on a legendary year. That's EMAXGroup.com. Go Bucs!
Nothing beats a winning lineup, and Beef O'Brady's has your all-stars. From award-winning wings to beefy Angus burgers that fully satisfy your cravings and your wallet. Ready for some new moves? Try Beef's new comfort bowls, like their new barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese bowl, crispy chicken mashed bowl, or Asian shrimp rice bowl. Or get your flavors stacked another way with Beef's new Tampa Cuban, or the new Italian sub. Beef O'Brady's, where game time and meal time satisfy you all the time.
The Mosaic Company's mission and the purpose behind all they do is to help the world grow the food it needs. Fertilizers are responsible for up to 60% of crop yields and is one of the world's leading producers of crop nutrient products. Mosaic believes they have a responsibility to help end hunger. In addition to partnering with the Bucs to support food pantries in Tampa Bay, Mosaic has donated more than $226 million toward community investments over the last 20 years. Learn more about Mosaic at www.mosaicco.com.
Hey, it's Ronnie Lane here, and I want to talk about something serious. Prescription opioids can be risky. They're meant to help, but sometimes they lead to addiction, and that can change everything. I've heard stories from people who've lived it and fought their way back. If you're struggling with prescription opioid use, there is hope, recovery is possible, and help is out there. Brought to you by the Central Florida Behavioral Health Network and the Department of Children and Families. Learn more at cfbhn.org.
Well, a tough night tonight, and here at field level, you can see the expressions and the body language are that the Buccaneers just want this clock to run right now at 31-7. They tried right in front of me to get the first down twice to Cade Otten, couldn't get the ball there. The defense has gotten a stop early on in the second half, and you wonder how much longer Matt Stafford stays in the game, Gene Deckerhoff, as the Rams have big aspirations here, and you don't want him taking shots. As we go back up to you.
Well, we have 38 yards of net passing in the game to this point. First down, Rams moving right. Matthew Stafford at quarterback from their 36-yard line. Third possession of the second half, dropping to throw. Stafford looks to his left, fires to his left, caught ball and hung on to on that far sideline. Davante Adams had to leap in the air for this one.
Offense number 65. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
But that pass catch is going to be negated to a holding penalty on center Coleman Shelton.
Yeah, that was a tremendous catch. That was a deep out route, and when Stafford let this go, I thought for sure it was going to go out of bounds, but somehow Davante Adams was able to get up and get a hold of that thing high and behind him.
Davante Adams had just one catch in the win over Seattle a week ago. It was a 1-yard touchdown snag. The only touchdown pass that he made, his only target in the game. So the penalty moves them back to the 26-yard line where it is first down and 20. Stafford chest high snap and passes the ball, got it underneath to a tight end with a convoy down the left side outside the numbers to the 40 to the 42-yard line. And Davis Allen gets a nice run after the catch, following a blocker ahead of it.
And that's a tight end screen we've been talking about all day. We talked about it in pregame, and Marquise Watts is right there and lays out for the tackle and misses him instead of staying on his feet, coming under balance and making a tackle. So he winds up giving up 15 of those 20 yards where he could have been stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Gain of 15, second down and 5, so they overcome the penalty. Second down 5, under center Stafford takes the snap, play action, bootleg, roll out to his right, throws to his right, caught ball, flag thrown, but the catch is made by Adams again, deep crossing route at the Buccaneer 48-yard line. 2 flags have been thrown.
Yeah, it's going to be a defensive holding, I think.
Yeah. Referee Clay Martin's crew will let us know if it's on the Buccaneers. It will be just the second penalty of the game.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense number 23. Penalties decline. Result of the play is the first down.
They're going to get Tyke Smith, but the penalty will not appear in the stat column because it's declined by the Rams, and the catch gets the first down anyway. So they overcome a 10-yard holding penalty and a 10-yard pass completion by Matthew Stafford. Stafford shotgun look with Williams on his right hip. They move right and lead 31-7 in the third quarter late. Here's the snap. Belt high, hands the ball off. Williams has a good run off right tackle to the 39-yard line. He was knocked down. He sort of jumped back up and kept on running, but he was whistled down at the 40-yard line. So a quick hitter gets 9 yards off right tackle. And the Rams are in business deeper into Buccaneer territory. 17 seconds left. See if Stafford could get one more snap before the fourth quarter. Pistol formation with Williams 3 steps behind the quarterback, and Stafford cannot get the Bucs to jump the gun. And that'll be the final look. And now a flag has been thrown. Does it delay a game? They were trying to get the Bucs to jump offside. Bucs say that they moved and we didn't. And Clay Martin's crew will settle that out. But that should be the final play of the third quarter. Well, that play clock was getting down to 1 and moseying towards 0-0.
There's no foul on the play as the quarter had expired prior to the movement on the line of scrimmage. This is the end of the third quarter.
Well, the third quarter happens in a hurry, doesn't it? 31-7, no change in the score since halftime. Let's take a timeout.
Whether it's training day, game day,
41 a block, 45 still going.
or recovery day, Advent Health keeps you ready for every day and for everything that makes you feel whole. Advent Health, exclusive hospital of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Hey, Buccaneers fans, Summit Care is growing, and we're building our team. With competitive pay, flexible schedules, and a supportive culture, Summit is the place to make your career thrive. Just like the Bucs, we know it takes every player to win, and we're ready for you to join the Summit team. A team that emphasizes a patient's capabilities using innovative technology to help achieve optimum daily living in a pain-free environment. Apply today at summitcareinc.com/careers. Summit Care. Some heroes wear scrubs.
The NFL Scoreboard. Brought to you by Hard Rock Bet, the official sportsbook partner of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Around the league here in Week 12, Bears beat the Steelers earlier today, 31-28. The Patriots continue to roll. They beat the Bengals 26-20. Lions took care of the Giants 34-27. Packers beat the Vikings 23-6. That Lions game had to go into overtime. Failed to mention that, but that's what happened there. Seahawks win over the Titans 30-24. In overtime, the Chiefs got the Colts 23-20. Ravens beat the Jets 23-10. Browns beat the Raiders 24-10. In overtime, the Jags over the Cards 27-24. Cowboys beat the Eagles 24-21, and the Falcons beat the Saints down in Nolens 24-10. Tomorrow night, you've got the Panthers at the 49ers. Let's get you back to Inglewood. Here is Gene Deckerhoff.
Thank you very much, Ron. I like the way you say Nolens. It's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as you can. Geico, Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the short end of a 31-7 scoreboard here at SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles area. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have not had the lead. Our only touchdown was Baker Mayfield's 14-yard strike to Tez Johnson. And that came with 5:03 to go in the second quarter. Stafford has thrown 3 touchdown passes in the game. Kobe Durant had a 50-yard interception return for a pick 6. Here's the snap moving from right to left now, and there's very little running room for Kyron Williams. And he is dropped, but he only needed a yard, and he got just a tad more than that, maybe 2 yards on the carry. And that'll move the chains. Tampa Bay Buccaneers trailing 31-7, early moments of the fourth quarter here at SoFi on a Sunday night, the Sunday before Thanksgiving. Wishing you and yours and your family a very warm and happy Thanksgiving coming up. First down 10 at the Buccaneer 39-yard line, moving left. Stafford shotgun look, pistol look, has the ball off, and Williams is going to bounce off the left and get it ahead inside the Buccaneer 35 or near the 34. They'll spot it just shy of the 34. And the LA Rams are on the move. Stafford,
I would imagine they're going to try to run the ball, but they will throw to keep the chains moving and try to run that clock out in the fourth quarter here.
Stafford in the last 7+ games, including this one, 25 touchdowns and no interceptions. He's not tossed one tonight. He's thrown 3 touchdowns. Bootleg roll out to his right. Stafford throws the pass upfield, and it's incomplete. To the right sideline he went. And Stafford was really being pursued. Was that Braswell? It was Braswell chasing him all the way to the far sideline, the Rams side of the field.
Right, and he took a good shot by Braswell afterwards.
Chris Braswell just in his second year out of Alabama, our second round pick last year, and He doesn't have the stats for it, but the coaches have confidence he can play at this level. Just 13 tackles coming into the game. Had 3 last week in the loss at Buffalo. Third down it is. 3rd down and 7. Shotgun look, Stafford, chest high snap, looks over to his left, fires to his left. It is an incomplete pass at the 20-yard line. That was intended for Terrence Ferguson, a rookie tight end, and he got a paw on it, could not bring it down.
Yeah,
a rare incomplete
not sure.
pass.
Yeah, Vildor might have got a hand on this. It was cover 2, so Ferguson was going up, breaking out, and the corner, Vildor, was able to get some depth. And Stafford had to try to throw it over top of him. And
now they got a rookie kicker, Harrison Mevis, and he is going to attempt a 52-yard field goal. Kicked a 40-yarder late in the first half. He's got the leg for it. Here's the spot down. The kick is airborne. It's long enough, and it is good. How about that? Brand new kicker. Activated last week when they fired Joshua Carty. They bring in this kid from Missouri. He was on the preseason roster of Carolina and LA in his young career, and he just booted a career best 52-yarder. And that makes the score 34-7 LA Rams in the 4th quarter. Let's take a timeout.
At the University of South Florida, our people make bold happen every day.
Being bold means being the first person in my family to graduate college.
To use the human voice to diagnose and treat diseases.
Launching the Bellini College of AI Cybersecurity and Computing.
Researching hurricanes and storm impacts to help build a more resilient coastal community.
Walking on, never giving up, and breaking records along the way. Learn more about how our people are shaping the future of Tampa Bay at bebold.usf.edu.
At ReliaQuest, cybersecurity is a team sport. We're proud to be the official cybersecurity partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Together, we're helping to keep the Bucs secure, while also teaming up on community initiatives that raise awareness of cybersecurity and cybersecurity careers. ReliaQuest and its AI-powered gray matter technology defend the Buccaneers and other top brands around the world from cybersecurity threats. Visit ReliaQuest.com to learn more. ReliaQuest makes security possible.
It's football season, and you can now get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a running back delivered, but you can get baby back ribs delivered. A strong defense? No. A strong deodorant? Yes. A 6-pack of abs? Nope. 6-pack of beer? Yes. Get almost anything for game day delivered with Uber Eats, official on-demand food delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Alcohol 21 plus and in select cities. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Coming up after the game is the Hooters post-game show. Hooters, the original wing joint since 1983. Tampa Bay Buccaneers trailing the Los Angeles Rams 34-7. We are early in the 4th quarter. SoFi Stadium, 13:35 to go, and the Rams will kick it away. Yeah, the kid nicknamed the thicker kicker, Harrison Mavis, just kicked a 52-yard field goal. First points of the second half by either team. Bucs have been stopped on 7 points since Baker Mayfield hit Tez Johnson with 5 minutes and 3 seconds left in the second quarter. Buccaneer passing game has gone downhill from there. Baker Mayfield injured on the final play of the first half. We will not see him again tonight, but he hit just 9 passes for 41 yards and probably a career low 32 quarterback rating, 2 interceptions. What a takeaway. Here is the dynamic kickoff. And Mavis puts it through the end zone for the touchback, and the Bucs will start at the 35-yard line. Yeah, the Buccaneers, we won the toss, so that's the only good thing that's happened for Tampa Bay tonight. We elected to take the ball. We secured a couple of first downs, then had to punt. And the Rams, on their very first possession, you knew it wasn't going to be a good night, Dave, when they converted 3rd down and 20 to extend a drive and score a touchdown.
For sure. And that first drive for the Bucs, I think if Mayfield runs that, you're going to take a shot at a field goal. You wouldn't have got a first down, but got down to like the 35, where a field goal was reasonable.
Early in the 4th quarter, 13:35 to go, and Teddy Bridgewater will go back to work for the Buccaneers. Empty backfield for Teddy. We start at the 35-yard line, trailing a ton. Chest-high snap, and he throws the ball to the right side and do it behind intended receiver Emeka Abuka. And Teddy's not been sharp on his throws in this game. He has completed one pass.
Yeah, and now he had Abuka up the seam, and he just didn't put anything on it. The ball died before it got there and bounced. But he had Abuka running right up the seam.
Yeah, he completed one pass for a first down. He is now 3 of 7 throwing the football. Buccaneers face 2nd down and 10. We move left to right in red and white tonight in SoFi. Again, shotgun look. Teddy Bridgewater wears number 10, first-year Buccaneer. Takes a chest-high snap, looks under some pressure, gets the pass away, throws far sideline, and threw over everybody into the Ram bench. Abuka was in the area, targeted, but had no chance of making a play, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 10, and you can bet your last dollar. And that last star in the Walk of Fame here in Hollywood, they're going to bring the house at Teddy Bridgewater. Now, the last possession that the Buccaneers had, Teddy had to start that series at his own 8-yard line. Managed to connect with Kate Otten and extend the drive, but then could not convert on 3rd down and long.
They need to get moving, otherwise they're going to get delayed game.
Teddy Bridgewater lines up with the shotgun. He's got Rashad White on his left hip, 2 receivers, 1 to the left, 1 receiver, 3 to the right, including Kate Otten. Dropping it there, here comes pressure. Teddy Bridgewater will be sacked. 2 or 3 Rams got to him at the 25-yard line.
There's a flag down. It's a late flag.
Yeah. Downfield around the 50.
Holding on the defense.
Yeah. It's going to be on the Rams.
Holding. Defense number 30. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That will be the 4th penalty on the LA Rams tonight. That's a costly, but they had a quarterback sack. That's negated. And they had stopped the Buccaneers. We would have had to punt from our own 25-yard line. Instead, new life for Bridgewater and the Bucs. Josh Wallace, the guilty defensive back, playing nickel tonight. After Quentin Lake was put on injured reserve, he was one of their co-captains and one of their top defensive players. But they're doing well without Quentin Lake, aren't they? New life for the Bucs from the Tampa Bay 40-yard line, moving right. 1st down, 10 in motion. Tez Johnson spins around, hand the ball off. Rashad White runs left. Stiff arm, then across the 45 to the 50 into Ram territory. And boy, he is knocked down out of bounds. That should be a flag. None thrown as Rashad White on a nifty draw play scoots all the way to the Ram 45-yard line, 44-yard line.
Yeah, he had a good hesitation. Linebacker went inside. He was able to skate back outside, find a crease over that left tackle. Did a good job.
16-yard carry, our longest run of the game. 1st down, 10 at the Ram 44. Dropping to throw Bridgewater, flushed out of the pocket, rolling right, throws the ball downfield and throws it away. Threw it into the Buccaneer bench. Tampa Bay Buccaneers moving left to right.
Holding. Offense number 67. 10-yard penalty. Replay the down.
Well, there's a penalty flag thrown in the Buccaneer backfield. Luke Gedeke is guilty of a holding infraction. Not many penalties on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tonight.
Yeah, Bridgewater got out of the pocket that way. So a lot of times as offensive linemen, when they have a hold of those defensive linemen and the quarterback goes outside, that's where you see that holding a lot.
Just our 2nd penalty and the 1st on the offense, holding on Luke Gedeke. So it's 1st down and 20. On the Buccaneer side of midfield, a quick out pass to Sterling Shepard, and Shepard is lassoed and dropped on the Buccaneer 48-yard line. Not much of a gain. But just trying to get anything going on offense, and that 16-yard run by Rashad White, our best play of the game in terms of length of the play. A 16-yard run by Rashad White. Buccaneers moving left to right, trailing a ton. 34-7 is the score. We're in the 4th quarter. Here's the snap of the ball. Looked like there was movement at the offensive line. No flag thrown. A catch made at the 35 to the 30. Abuka is inside the 25-yard line. Emeka Abuka, a little crossing route midway downfield, and Bridgewater hit him in stride.
He did. It was a good throw. He got him in stride on a deep in route, and Shepard was clearing out. Abuka came underneath. Good throw and catch. Williams, 31, was the guy in coverage.
And the Buccaneers get a fresh set of downs, a first down with 11:15 to go in the fourth quarter. It's first down at the LA Ram 20-yard line. See if Teddy Bridgewater can engineer a scoring drive for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have just one score tonight. That was a touchdown throw from Baker Mayfield to Tez Johnson. Bridgewater, shotgun look, takes the belt-high snap, looks right, throws to his right, and he throws it out of bounds. It's caught. Sean Tucker.
He was out of bounds. He didn't know where he was. He was running an out route out of the backfield, and he wound up losing his bearings there and wound up being out of bounds.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers trying to get more points on the board here in the fourth quarter. It's a matter of margin, I would think, here in the fourth quarter, trailing 34-7. You're in field goal range, but boy, that's not going to help you. Bridgewater, a quarterback, and he's got Rachaad White on his left hip. Shotgun look by the Bucs, moving right. Here's a chest-high snap pass to the left side. Got a screen set up for Tez Johnson. Outside the numbers and out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. He had a blocker in front, but he just ran out of real estate. Nowhere to run vertically. He had to keep going toward that far sideline. The Bucs are now in the Verizon Red Zone. Verizon, the official 5G network of the Buccaneers. 10:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Tampa Bay will face third down. Third down and 8 at the LA Ram 18, just inside the 18-yard line on the left side hash, the far side hash, near the boundary. Shotgun look, Bridgewater. He's got two running backs, one on either side. They call it the pony offense. In motion, Tucker dropping. Tucker pass to the left side. It's caught ball inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. Rachaad White. Boy, a nicely designed play. Did we get the first down, Dave? I don't think we're short.
It was a great play, and there was only one defender and three blockers, and that one defender made the tackle. This should have been a touchdown.
Well, Rachaad White had to leap in the air. That may have gotten him off stride to try to follow a convoy. So the Buccaneers will go for it on fourth down. Fourth down and 3. Bucs need to reach the Ram 10-yard line. Ball spotted just inside the 13-yard line on the left side hash. Bridgewater, empty backfield. Got a tight end, Kate Otten, in the slot to the right. Two other receivers, Abuka and Rachaad White over there. Here's a chest-high snap. Bridgewater runs to his left, runs to his right. He's tackled. Drop for a sack on fourth down and 3 at the 26-yard line. Jared Verse, former Florida State Seminole Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year last year, and he gets his second sack of the game, the 4th by the Rams.
Yeah, and he was trying to go to his left and just ran out of room, got outside the tackle where Wirfs was, and Verse just ran up the field and tackled him.
34-7 in the fourth. We trail. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Kylie.
I'm John.
And I'm Garrison. And a little thing we love about the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets
is sharing it in the car during the holidays.
I do love that. We will pack the car with gifts, and of course, we go and pick up our family's favorite nuggets.
Every nugget is tasty times quadrillion.
And we get all the sides.
Yeah, the ooey gooey mac and cheese is a big hit.
Everyone from 1 to 116 would love Chick-fil-A's chicken nuggets.
Share the nuggets, share the joy. Order the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
During their More to Move You winter sales event, drive home a new 2026 Mazda CX-50, CX-5, or CX-30 for as low as $319 per month. Plus, enjoy special purchase offers like 0 down, deferred payments for up to 90 days, and up to $1,000 cash back. Just in time for the holidays. Don't wait. These deals won't last. Once they're gone, they're gone. Call, click, or stop by Daytona Mazda at the Daytona Auto Mall, where friends help friends.
Daytona International Auto Mall.
This hurricane preparedness message is brought to you by Advanced Air Home Services for your cooling, heating, plumbing, and electrical needs.
Stay safe and secure with Southern Stone Communications hurricane preparedness tips. As storms approach, stock up on water and non-perishable food. Make sure you have flashlights, a radio, extra batteries, a first aid kit, and cash. And put important documents in a waterproof bag.
From stone, mulch, dirt, gravel, and sand, Joe Miller's Mulch has it all with delivery and professional installation. Need a sand dune specialist? That's where we shine. Need an estimate? Give us a call today. Joe Miller's Mulch.
Stay prepared this hurricane season with Advanced Air Home Services. Their Generac home generators ensure you're ready for any storm. Enjoy 24/7 emergency AC, plumbing, and electrical services with no extra fees. Advanced Air Home Services, one call, one company.
Be storm smart. Trust Advanced Air Home Services for whole home generators. Call today and keep your lights on when it matters most.
The station that plays Daytona's greatest hits is also your official Tampa Bay Buccaneers football station. 99.5 WNOV.
That's your Club Citgo catch of the game. Download the Club Citgo app now and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your next fill-up. Rams take over on downs from their own 24-yard line, moving to our left with a huge lead. Stafford hands the ball off, and they run to the left, and maybe a 1-yard gain. Blake Corum ran a long way to get ahead for maybe 1 yard on that sweep to the left side. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
This is Daytona's official Tampa Bay Buccaneers football station. 99.5 WNOV FM, Daytona Beach Shores, a Southern Stone station.
LA Rams lead 34-7, and they have the football here in the fourth quarter and face second down and 9 from the Rams 26-yard line, moving left. Stafford hands the ball off, and they'll run it again, this time to the left of the formation. Blake Corum doesn't run nearly as far as he did on the previous snap, and the result is about the same, maybe a 1-yard pickup, not much more. Levante David makes the tackle. David, our leading tackle tonight. That is his 8th tackle of the game. Antoine Winfield Jr. has 7. Jacob Parrish has a half dozen tackles. That's your defensive stats. We have 1 quarterback sack. Yaya Diaby back in the first quarter sacked Matthew Stafford. Tampa Bay Buccaneers' only score came in the second quarter with 5:03 left when Baker Mayfield threw a dart to Tez Johnson, our Club Citgo catch of the game. It is 3rd down and 8. Hand the ball off on a draw play, and just close to the first down yardage needed. Had to get it to the 35-yard line. Did he get to the 35? Blake Corum, with great second effort, he was falling down and hurtled his body ahead.
Yeah, he was close.
He's close, but I don't think they're going to give him the first down. No, they're not. Here comes the Ram punt crew. Well, if he's short, it's just by an inch or 2. I mean, it was very, very close. Great effort by Corum as he felt contact to lean his body forward. I thought just enough to move the chain gang. It apparently was not. So the Rams will bring in their punter, and Ethan Evans will punt for one of the few times tonight. Gets a right toe into it, put a little spin. He shanked the ball to his left, and it's going to be out of bounds short of the 35-yard line, I believe.
It should be up by the 45.
Yeah. He tried to put a little spin on that thing, got over the top of it, and shanked it toward the Buccaneer bench, which was to his left. Would that be a hook instead of a shank? Well, there's a timeout on the field. We trail a ton. Let's take a timeout.
Ever driven past a stadium, hospital, or high-rise in Tampa and thought, I helped build that? I have. I'm Jonathan Fielder, a journeyman with IBEW Local 915. We're the team behind the lights, the power, and the future of Tampa Bay. This isn't just a job, it's a legacy. If you want to work with pride and purpose, join us. Become an IBEW electrician. Head to IBEW915.org and start building something bigger than yourself. Go Bucks!
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Why would we trade our best player?
Well, at least you got to watch him in person when he was here.
I named my only son after him.
So you'll always remember his name.
Yeah, but what do I do with this jersey?
Luckily, the company has a great return policy.
I wore it for 6 seasons.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
For a limited time, Outback Steakhouse has a 3-course meal called the
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
With so many mouth-watering options starting at just $14.99, the Aussie is a deal worth celebrating. Start with soup or salad, then your choice of select down under entrees, and for dessert, a New York-style cheesecake. New York? That's not Australian. The Aussie! 3 courses starting at just $14.99. Available at Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
Looking to save? With an online energy audit from Tampa Electric, you have the power to manage energy use in your home and identify ways to save on your electric bill. After answering a few online questions, you'll receive personalized energy saving tips tailored for your home. We'll also share ways you can save on your next month's bill, from adjusting your thermostat or upgrading to energy efficient appliances, which can earn you rebates. Because when you better understand your energy use, the power is in your hands. Start your free online energy audit now at tampaelectric.com/energy audit.
Fourth quarter, Bucks trail 34-7. Your Ford F-150 drive of the game. We have one scoring drive to talk about. Baker Mayfield's 14-yard TD pass to Tez Johnson capped a 10-play, 65-yard drive in nearly 6 minutes. Our only score of the game so far. That made it 21-7. That's your Ford F-150 drive of the game. Brought to you by Ford F-150, official truck of the Buccaneers. Well, the punt shanked out of bounds, and the Buccaneers are going to take over with a best drive start position of the game. The ball is spotted at the 48-yard line, the LA Ram 48-yard line. So we begin a drive in enemy territory for the first time in a while. Here's the snap to Bridgewater, hands it off, and Sean Tucker is clubbed as he tried to run to his right. Just nowhere to run. Guys in blue helmets outnumbered guys in red jerseys about 5-2.
And Stewart made the tackle. It looked like Tucker was going to come out the other side, but he got caught from behind and pulled back by Stewart.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers with great drive start position. Cannot get anything going on that run play to the right. 2nd down and 10. And the line of scrimmage remains the LA Ram 48-yard line. Owen Wright is the setback now on the left hip of Teddy Bridgewater. Abuka and Shepard wide to the left as wide receivers in motion. Ted Johnson to that side. Here's Bridgewater running to his right for his life, and he will be sacked. 5th sack of the game.
Well, he threw it away.
He did get rid of the ball.
Yeah, he threw it underhanded, and it was almost intercepted. He just,
I saw him running for his life, and he threw it underhanded, and I could not see his arm move forward.
Yeah, he threw it underhanded forward. It got beyond the line of scrimmage, but it was almost intercepted.
Very obvious he was out of the tackle box. He was nearly out of bounds on the right sideline, right in front of Todd Bowles of the Buccaneer bench. Buccaneers move left to right here in the fourth quarter and face 3rd down and 10 from the LA Ram 48-yard line. Bucks need to reach the 38-yard line. Bridgewater tossed the ball to the left side, caught by Shepard, and he's tackled at the 45-yard line. Well short of the first down marker. Needed to reach the 38, so he's 7 yards shy, and the Buccaneers are going to bring in the punt crew. Riley Dixon will check in and punt the ball away. Tampa Bay Buccaneers trailing 34-7 on a Sunday night in the West Coast. Teddy Bridgewater replacing the injured Baker Mayfield. That's not good news, and hopefully before we head back to Tampa, we will have a further update on the status of Baker Mayfield. We play Arizona next Sunday, the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Dixon takes a belt-high snap, gets a right foot into it, and sends it high in the air. A fair catch called for by Williams right at the 7-yard line, 8-yard line, makes the fair catch, and the Rams are deep in a hole, but they have a 34-7 lead, so who cares, huh? 5:26 left in the fourth quarter on a Sunday night on the West Coast. Why is winning on the West Coast so difficult? Bucks have had trouble in our 50-year history of coming out west.
Yeah, no, it's not. For some reason, it's not an easy thing to do. And along the way, there's been different coaches. Some like to come out on Friday, give you a day to get acclimated. Todd Bowles likes to come out on Saturday, almost like you're staying on the East Coast schedule.
Yeah. Well, last year,
late games in general are tough.
In the same venue in December, we came out west and scored 27 unanswered points to beat the Chargers, and then we beat Seattle this year on the West Coast. on a last-second touchdown pass. Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense now tries to make a tackle, and we miss one or two, and then Winfield Jr. tries to strip the ball away from Kyron Williams, and Williams hangs on to it and runs out of bounds on the Buccaneers side of the field. 34-7. LA Rams have 19 first downs. The Bucs have just 14. And the Rams with the football are going to play run ball run and run clock run here in the fourth quarter late with 4:53 to go in the final period. Rams have led from the beginning. Their first possession, they got a Matthew Stafford to Levante Adams touchdown pass, an 80-yard drive, and that sort of set the stage. They converted a 3rd down and 20 on that scoring drive. 2nd down and 2, a short 2, 2nd down and 1, call it. The snap, Stafford hands the ball off, bobbing to his right is Williams, and he should have the first down. That'll move the chains and move the clock. 4:24 to go.
It looks like the Bucs defensively have all the backups in, but Savassier, because he's the director of that defense, but the Rams appear to still have their starters in there, maybe minus a couple of receivers.
Well, with a win tonight, the Rams will move into the number 1 seed in the NFC. Philadelphia goes down today at Dallas in overtime, and the Rams, with an identical 8-2 record, will improve to 9-2. And they're in the driver's seat in the NFC. Last year, they needed a tiebreaker to make the playoffs. It gave Philadelphia a run for their money in Philly. They'll hand the ball off running to the right, and the Buccaneers get great penetration, and Williams is dropped for a loss. A rare thrown for loss tackle by the Buccaneers tonight.
Tyke Smith, he's a starter. He's in there. He was able to come up the field, but Williams tried to bounce this outside. Big Brewer was the guy that got some penetration to force the runner to Bow coming around the corner to give Tyke a shot to get him in the backfield.
Tyke Smith, our leading tackler coming into the game with 79. Also our best pass defender with 11 pass defenses. And he has a half dozen tackles in tonight's ball game. Tyke Smith, second-year defensive safety out of Georgia and West Virginia. 2nd down 15 after the 5-yard loss, and they'll run the ball again, and Williams runs this time to his left and sort of scoots ahead for maybe a gain of 5. See where they spot the ball. They're going to spot it at the 30, between the 33 and the 34, so that's a better gain than I thought. Well, now they're spotting the ball back to where I thought they should have spotted it, and that's at the 38-yard line.
3rd and 9.
Yeah. So they got 8 yards on the carry, or 7 yards on the carry, and that'll bring up 3rd down and long. 3rd down and 8.5, 3rd down 9. They need to reach the LA Ram 42-yard line. The ball is at the 34, so it's 3rd down and 8. Shotgun look, chest high snap, draw play, and running up the gut. Williams with very little running room. Nothing there. Bucs stuff it. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning, and the Rams will face 4th down and 8. Well, Sean McVay knew that this game was well in hand, and he sort of taken that playbook and closed it up, and there's been a constant steady diet of number 23 up the gut and very little gain. 4th down as we reach the 2-minute warning, and it's brought to you by Ford F-150, official truck of the Buccaneers. At the TJ Reeves on the sideline. You got something new for us?
Oh, Gene, there's not a whole lot, obviously, from this one, except what is the status of Baker Mayfield? We'll ask Todd Bowles after the game. And obviously, you have to be ready to play 3 games coming up in the span of about 18 days against Arizona, the Saints, and the Atlanta Falcons on a Thursday night here with a lot still to play for. Baker again is down here in street clothes with a Buccaneer sweatshirt on and a sling on the left arm, trying to encourage his guys. So we'll find out about that. But a tough night got even tougher with that injury, Gene. It may have repercussions. We'll see. We don't know how serious it is. We'll find out.
All of a sudden in a dogfight for supremacy in the NFC South. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tomorrow night, Carolina plays at San Francisco. 4th down punting. And Cam Johnson awaits a punt. The last time Evans punted one, he shanked it with a short punt. This was a much better punt. Coming down around the 15. Cameron Johnson goes to his left, found a little crease, and now is hit hip high and dropped shy of the 30-yard line. That's where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will begin our final possession of the second half, trailing 34-7. It's been all LA since the opening kickoff of the game. Bucks won the toss and earned a couple of first downs, but could not produce points. And then the LA Rams went 80 yards to take the lead, 7-0, and never looked back. A pick six ensued on the Buccaneers' next possession, and Colby Durant picked the pocket of Cade Otton. It looked like a fumble to me. That's officially an interception. And he returned it 50 yards for a pick six, and then Stafford hit Colby Parkinson. Baker Mayfield threw his only touchdown pass with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Here's the snap. Bridgewater hands the ball off, and Owen Wright, a brand new Buccaneer, just elevated off the practice squad. Now he's on the 53-man roster because we're without Bucky Irving, and we're hoping there is thought that Bucky may be available next week. We have really missed that second-year running back. His explosive plays, his ability to find a little crease and squirt through and get big yardage. Also an outstanding receiver. But we've been without Bucky now for nearly 2 months. Hopefully he can return before this season is over. Second down and 8. Buccaneers from our 32-yard line. Chest high snap, hands the ball off, and Owen Wright runs left. Same play, same result. No gain.
Yeah, I think he could have bounced that outside and got a little more production out of that one, but we're just going with the zone to the left, trying to run the clock out.
And that'll probably be one more play, Dave, and we'll pack up and head to the airport. What do you think?
I think that's good. I mean, you got to obviously, you're going to need to get home and regroup quickly because now you got a bunch of division games coming up after that Arizona.
Yeah, 4 of our final 6 are at home, but as TJ mentioned, we play 4 games in 18 days. Hand the ball off. Owen Wright runs to the right this time. A little better gain. He gets out across the 35-yard line, and there are 19 seconds left in today's ball game. Buccaneers will fall 34-7. We will drop to 6-5. Carolina 6-5. There will be no further play as the Rams players and coaches head toward midfield, and Bucs players and coaches do likewise. And that'll be the ball game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers will head home, looking for a win at home to stop the skid now.
Right. Obviously, the status of Baker Mayfield is going to be a big topic of conversation. Hopefully, he can continue to try to get some guys back. Not sure what the status of Jalen McMillan, who was supposed to be out for 8 weeks. We haven't heard anything from him. But he was a guy that could step up and play that receiver position. And it's been difficult throwing the football because you're missing, Mike Evans, and then Godwin isn't 100%. He did make a catch tonight. But you got to get some guys back. You got to get some rhythm back. You got to get some chemistry going. And, again, we don't know the status. If Baker's got a sling on his non-throwing shoulder, that's probably not a good thing in general. But overall, he's got to play, we knew tonight coming out here with a very hot football team, they were going to have to play their best. But, I mentioned earlier that first drive, if Baker runs it, you potentially kick a field goal. And then Cade Otton was bobbling that ball. It wasn't a poor throw from Mayfield, the one that was ultimately intercepted. So, you had some chances earlier, but that momentum got away from you. And against a good football team like the Rams, you can't give up a 3rd and 21 on that first drive. Otherwise, they're punting. You're getting the ball back. No worse for the wear after the first drive or two. But, they just got to understand situational football and play better in those key. You work very hard to get in 3rd and long situations defensively where that's your advantage to get after the quarterback. But you can't give up a pass on the sideline for a first down and that down and distance.
Well, the LA Rams were 9-8, needed a tiebreaker to get in the playoffs last year, but this year they look like the number 1 seed to me as they move into that number 1 seed position with the win tonight, and they ease ahead of the Philadelphia Eagles. They're now 9-2. The Buccaneers fall to 6-5, and the Carolina Panthers play San Francisco tomorrow night. We're tied at the moment with Carolina for the number 1 seed in the NFC South.